to record service?
I literally just hit the button, so yeah, go, 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 go.
Welcome back to All Hallows ending what is hopefully actually the final session. Last time, the clusterfuck continued, and we're going to be going straight into everyone's actually final aspirations. Alex Macduff, you have survive and craft another weapon over your stump arm. What would you like as your third, or would you like to replace any of those? Also, you have a stump arm. Remember this.
Yeah,
Man. I was thinking about how all my plans went down the toilet so quickly. I was gonna be a mysterious old man who popped in once every while, you know, and gave you a rocket launcher for making a skill check. It's gonna be this background character. Now I feel like the fucking Resident Evil 4 gun seller got dragged into having to fight the zombie outbreak.
I feel like what's happened is...
it's like Leon was actually just bullying you to come and join.
Has anyone here played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? DCL, have you played it?
I played what? Pokemon Mystery?
Aspirations first.
No,
I just come back from the bathroom.
Yeah, Macduff, what did you want?
I still have to survive. I'll make it a secret run.
Alright, while you're typing that, Steve, you have explain the rules to the group and make them believe and try to protect Boy. You've got one open slot, what would you...
Boy.
Protect Boy?
Alex.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I get that turned in since I was trying to protect him from the crazy shit that was happening at the moment?
You did? Yeah, after I lost my arm. But I got...
Alright, I'm afraid I forgot to mark it down on my aspirations sheet, so that gives you, 2 empty slots. What?
Oh my fucking god. What else do I want now besides the craziness to stop? Yeah, put that down for the madness to end.
The crazy man!
Alright, so Steve is going to go the way of a Call of Cthulhu protagonist. You've got one more slot, then.
Oh my god, what do I even do now? Not die, I guess.
It's a pretty good one, like I hear not being dead is amongst one of the upper tiers of what people should achieve.
Alright, so I'm typing that down as... Don't fucking die, I guess. Shrug.
Yeah, literal shrug. Just at this point, whatever, man.
Alright, wait. I very much think I lost track of the ones you scored in, so what do you have on your end still?
I had 2 continuous ones, didn't I? Because I had one which was check on my people. I think it was it take care of Cass?
You scored in keep Cass alive.
And then I had kill or neutralize the supernatural threat. I believe to help my people. Which I did by nuking the officer and making the FBI agent run away.
So I had that as already scored in, and I had it as...
Yeah, those are scored in. That's scored in. So I could
yeah, I had your last one down as, find out my options to resolve this situation.
Change that. Can I change that to... prevent the past from repeating itself?
Sure. That leaves you with one empty slot.
create a future for her family? Familia?
Sure.
Your Cthulhian elder gods do not count as your family.
They are significantly not what I'm going to count as my family. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm expecting this is like... Well, I'm going to count this as like the game. So Caleb, you have to defeat the supernatural forces inhabiting the town and get the sheriff to help us save the town.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So I'd like to change the first one to rid the town of as many supernatural threats as I can.
I mean, that it has been how that one has been going.
Yeah, I just want to like clarify that there. And also, my third one is going to be keep Old Man
Hold
Steve.
on.
Oh, sorry.
I need just a sec to type it. I'm afraid.
Okay. And I have them all typed out. I can just put it in chat if you want.
And your third one, sir?
Keep Old Man Steve alive in the starting fight.
You already had Save Old Man Steve scored in from last time.
Can I just change it to another party member? Let's see.
Save where?
No.
What do you mean?
Keep Grinder alive. No, that's a terrible idea. I guess...
7, we're best buds.
No, we're really not.
What? That is rude.
You know what? Can I change that to keep the sheriff and Cass alive?
There's Alex, you know, the actual kid who's done nothing
I don't
wrong.
care about Alex. He's
done
gonna
nothing
die.
wrong.
He has a stump. He's bleeding out everywhere.
You shot
So
Cat.
fine, we're gonna give him a cool chance.
I didn't shoot Cass. I shot an object out of her hand without hurting her
Which
at all. I will
exploded.
have you know.
Excuse me.
It
that
did
did hurt
actually
her
hurt.
significantly.
Shh. It was fine.
And you shot Alex.
Alright, fine. Keep Alex alive in the starting fight. Fucking pedants.
I feel like
And
the
you
other-
still shot him!
Look!
we're not shooting
If I shoot Old Man Steve, now I can make it, you know, a full meal deal.
I feel like the only reason why we haven't
you
killed
shot
him is because-
you shot every other living member of the party, so it is time for you to shoot Steve.
I feel
know-
like the only reason why we haven't shot you is because you're not inhabited by an elder god. And by fucking comparison, you look like the good rational person.
I am the good rational person.
Alright,
He's
speaking... That's aspirations covered since Snips is unfortunately too ill to join us.
Snippy's right there.
He's not talking.
I will murder this godless son.
He sounds like he's actually dying.
Go to bed, Snippy.
I will run the demon.
Well... If you're, up to doing input at all, just, let me know. But please do get your rest and feel better, man.
You okay, Snaps?
No,
don't know
no.
anymore.
I think that is decidedly a no.
Alright, well... For now...
You can always rejoin us if you feel better later on.
yeah. So, for now, we are going to pick up where we left off.
And
Mr. Rational, Caleb B. Barnes.
my
Where is
initiative
this-
goes up by 5.
Yep, I've already included that.
excellent.
You are slightly behind Macduff.
Oh my god.
However, there is something first I need to point out. There are a couple of things that I got wrong last time. Stuff which shouldn't have been stunned. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not going to completely roll that back, but it would have had an effect. So, for now, I'm going to let her empty her rightmost health box, so she's conscious and can act. But, you know, she's still prone, she's still behind the car. She's still in easy range for Steve to blap in the back if he really wants to. And next thing up. Right. Macduff, just remember, if you have to use your arms, you are taking a -2 penalty on account of your dominant arm no longer being functional.
Just think about the +2 bonus you'll get for chainsawing when you finally get that arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of it that way. That way is a healthy way. And finally, Caleb. There is a...
Wait, how? Why has the Dark One already got damage on its health?
Because it was shot last time.
Yeah.
I believe it was by... I'm not sure... I can't
did
remember who it was.
Safe bet is the safe bet is Caleb.
Yeah, it was either going to be Caleb or Gray, since Gray has moved out from behind the line of cover as well. But yes, yeah, this is definitely a demon thing manifesting, trying to attack you, trying to attack your friends. This is quite similar to the incident with the tree, so on consideration, I have decided I'm going to ask you to roll Resolve plus Composure as it's falling into a fugue state.
Alright. Yeah, boy.
And the start is already good.
I mean, I might as well spend
Do you have any
willpower
willpower
and
left?
try and keep control of myself.
It
Do you
gives
have
you
any
2
willpower?
dice.
2 dice. I mean,
I believe in your dice.
Wait, did you actually have willpower spare?
yeah, I did it.
Because you threw a lot last time.
I had
Ace
and
success-
willpower.
Okay.
I'll be back in one moment, sorry. My drink is just about to run out.
Mers goes and kicks a bucket and rages in disappointment. She doesn't get a
It would
free
have made
sniper to throw at us.
things, more convenient for me. But it's fine.
None of us get to win except for Saban. Chaos is where he wins.
Yeah, as long as shit's happening, I'm winning.
Okay, Charlie Sheen.
Whoa,
Hashtag
Charlie
winning.
Sheen is dope. I love that.
I'm dope, so yeah, it works out.
Whoa, you are not on the level of Hollywood Undead. Don't pretend. Nowhere near the level of the hours I spent, the days, listening to them. Don't even try.
I mean, yeah, I'm not
I thought
going
you
to
were talking
try and
about the
pretend I'm that
about the
edgy.
movie star.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm super proud of myself. I am slowly but surely shoring up all my artistic weaknesses through practice.
I'm back. So,
I'm proud of you too.
apologies in advance. Since my wireless headphones are no longer working, a lot of the stuff I would just get up and quietly do, like grab a new bottle of drink and so on, I am going to have to actually officially step away for and not be able to hear you guys.
But can you not, like, please tell me you have... Oh no, because you push to talk. I was hoping you'd have a squeaky door like me.
No.
I mean,
She
I
did
can
speak.
throw Mers out of the call too.
Mers is a nice person who knows how to mute herself because she is a decent human being.
I muted
Also
myself
that.
earlier. I muted myself earlier when I went to the kitchen, so you wouldn't have to
Well,
hear my
good.
door.
We're all
I
very
called
proud
UCL.
of you.
Thank you.
Alright, so first turn of the combat, Steve. Wit is on the ground, gasping, barely conscious. The cops have exploded. Their bodies are being formed into...
I'm on top of Cassidy, aren't I?
You
I
did
jumped
leap
top of,
over
remember?
Cass.
Yeah, when she hit the ground, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because Cass thinks I'm dead.
Wasn't that after we resuscitated you? How did that work again?
Let's not
I'm so
question it.
confused.
Just don't. The bits of the cops are being used to form a weird animalistic form that is...
Oh, yeah, that's right. We had a
glittering
demon
with
pop
demonic
out.
power.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. We had the Dark One pop out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This
I
guy's
just
here.
remembered that.
Hello.
I just remembered that.
Because you just got Caleb to stop shooting,
No, you didn't.
and
I'm
no,
sorry.
he did. He got
No,
Caleb to
he
stop shooting.
didn't. He really didn't. He tried. He did his very best.
He tried
and
many
then Caleb
times,
just
but
pulled the
I deafened myself.
No. I thought you pulled it again, and then you stopped, and then the dark one appeared.
No.
And
Alright, so
then
there
you
was no
started
turn where I stopped shooting. I was going to stop, and then the dark one appeared, so I just
That's what I meant,
shifted
yeah.
my aim and just engaged that instead.
Okay, right. Okay, so Murs, question, rules. Burst fire. What does that do again?
It uses 5... it uses a significant number of bullets, and it gives you +1 attack.
What does full auto do, if that's a thing?
It uses a significantly larger number of bullets and gives you, I believe, +3 attack dice.
Do
I
you
would
have
to...
a fully automatic weapon?
It's a M16 rifle, motherfucker.
That's not...
Oh wait, I guess that's as far as gun logic goes in real life. Okay, World of Darkness rules. I'm using an assault rifle.
I was going to say, the M16 is primarily used in burst fire, isn't it?
It depends on the make of M16. There are some that are semi/burst only. There are some that are semi/full only. There are some that have all three settings.
I've actually fired
And
it.
of course, any civilian model is just semi.
I have 5 dots of
Unless...
resources. I have the militaristic model.
That's a fair.
He would have been able to buy one of the original ones before the
He's
before
got a
the
Relics
machine
and
gun
Curio
registry
version.
closed.
You know they became burst fire actually because soldiers were struggling to control their own.
So
fire.
yeah, I guess at this point, what's the rules for a reload? A reload's like a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want to go burst fire for that +1. So, yeah, Dark One pops up. Is there anywhere I can get cover? I guess.
There is Grinder's car.
Which that's not the one. That's not
where's
Grind's
that?
car.
Is that like right
That's
there?
right next to me
Yes, it's where Grinder is on the map.
on the
Oh
map.
my god. Okay.
You guys should be on the map, right?
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
I'm on the map as well. I don't know why.
There's no car. There's dead angels.
Sorry. Including more cars would just get in the way.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot burst fire at this guy with my gun. All right. So that's going to be the first thing. So I'm going to do dexterity, firearms. Well, first, first what's going to happen is that my initiative is going to go up to 18 now because, firefight.
Okay.
Don't think it
Does
really
it-
matters.
Did
But,
everyone just grab firefight or something?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I was supposed to not be anything fight, but then you forced my hand.
I didn't force your hand. You're the one who like stab. No,
Shut up, Freya.
8 dice for combat. not for
It
combat
made
character.
too much it made too much sense for them to just ask you to come along because you had to bully them into coming along.
Exactly. I had to bully them, so they bullied me in return. Either way, I'm gonna fire this. I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Do you get
Alright,
strict penalties, by the way?
Tase him with a taser. Fucking him with a car.
All right, that is 7 successes. That's 7 damage. Sorry.
Don't think you can tase a electronic.
So
Alright, so that should be 7.
you know what? I'm gonna spend willpower. So
Seems sensible.
It was a good idea, but poorly executed.
yeah. I was hoping that I could do enough damage to stun him. Okay, they're just gonna laugh at me.
Yeah. So I'm putting the dark one as a 1 square size thing on the map because each square is 10. But if each square was 1, we'd be
He's
looking
like way big.
at something like this.
Oh, I would not have spent the willpower if I knew that.
It is a very big thing. It's composed of 4 corpses. These.
That's
I
a
mean,
big
Miss
wolf.
Indy,
I mean, it
I've
could
got-
be 4
I've got-
corpses compacted, you know. But
I have
that's
a-
frail logic, so yeah.
I have a really cool picture that you could be using for the dark one.
And after shooting, I'm going to go run to some car, I guess. So, can I move 10 squares? I can move 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here somewhere and hide behind a car or building or wherever I can for cover.
Hey. And wait. Yeah. You are pinning Cass down. Her hand is
Not like
spouting
with
blood.
Not with a lot of force, mind.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
was-
I know what you're getting at.
Shouldn't Cass be before Wit? Because I jumped. Can I just delay action to after Cass? Because I think Wit should be after her in this particular action.
You were given basically a free action to go and jump over your waifu. This is how that happened.
I know, but I would like to delay so that way it makes more sense in my head. Is that okay with you, Mez? Because you can take a delay action, can't you?
You know, fine. Sure. This turn you can, yeah, you can be delayed until after Cass. Macduff, there is a snarling Meccano thing composed of other corpses. It's glowing with an unholy fire.
I think I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna try to slink out of here just as quiet as I can.
That's probably a
Looking
clever
flat.
idea, if I've ever heard one. Like, when you see the big boss and you go, maybe not.
No,
Don't be the person who runs into the horror house. If you don't have fire and salt, just walk away from it. Just go, no, not today.
She's making a good point.
Oh.
Just leave.
And actually, since Freya did send me this, while it's, possessing cop bits, I'm going to change its token.
Oh, that looks like a Digimon. That's cool.
Put the full image in the chat in the
Oh, is that
so you can see it
from-
properly.
See?
I was expecting it to be a fucking necromorph or something.
Look at the image in the chat.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's sick.
Into champions.
So yeah, Macduff, you're starting to slink off, however...
I don't think your stealth was high enough. Just
Well,
just an estimate.
just a. No.
There is a hiss, and some of the floating fragments of dead cop form into another head on this monstrosity. It's just staring directly at
So directly at my backside. Oh,
but,
I don't think it really matters at this point. So,
you can break away a little. Caleb.
Alright, well, it's time to burst fire the Dark One. Yep. Broo. Ooh.
Ooh, 2 explosions.
No.
I mean, you guys are consistently damaging it. 5
Yeah. 7.
boxes per...
Faven, question.
Yes.
You're a soldier.
Yes. Well,
Actually,
Caleb's a
it does not
soldier.
matter. I just looked at what you rolled. It doesn't matter. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Cass. Boss! Oh, come on. And she's going to try to grab Wit and pull her into the back of Grinder's car. The hot-wired police car, the front of which has been coated with a 80% ABV alcohol.
Yeet.
And since you delayed, I guess, yeah, are you going to resist in any?
No.
Alright, that's good, as, girl with concussion versus girl with massive bullet trauma, would just be a sad show.
Nobody wins that fight.
Just nerd slap hands again. No, I win.
Camp fight.
Can't fight you. Rude.
Alright, the sheriff. So someone did shoot his daughter.
I didn't shoot her. I shot an object in her hand. Have you
Yeah,
know?
but there's also this dark.
That doesn't make a difference.
I know. Shut up.
But there's also.
Fortunately, you're out of his maximum range. He'd be rolling a chance die to hit you. Whereas the dark
You can
one
use
is
it.
in his medium.
Can't he use his willpower? Technically.
It would still be a chance die. That's just how the maximum range works. So yeah, he's going to try to put a slug of lead into it with demon and then follow his daughter. Says damage must. Oh no.
None.
Yeah, he's just going to dive in after Cat. Damn it, baby. Don't you worry about Wit. You just... You Barker boy, just you get us out of here. You get Cass safe. Great.
Does he notice that Wit's like no longer on the ground?
Good.
I feel like the question is, does he care?
But no, he did take a lot of bullets for her. He might care if the thing he wanted runs away.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the sheriff.
Oh no, I meant Grey.
Right, sorry. Carry on. Yeah, he probably cares a lot.
But then there is also the thing that is his mission in front of him.
Yeah, suddenly he doesn't need wit anymore. I mean...
Let's see, what is your movement with wings, my fellow? It would be 50. Yeah, for now, Grey is just going to pull up his wings and shoot forwards, lashing out at the Dark One with a blade.
Scale of 1 to fucked.
Damn it, Gray.
That looks like a not hit.
That is indeed a not hit.
Is it my action?
Oh, sorry. I assumed you were going to be using your turn to just go with cat.
I still have one other thing I was thinking. As I go. With my action, can I prompt Grinder to drive, I suppose, and brush by Steve?
You can prompt that, sure.
Where the fuck
And
is
the
Steve? Oh, there he is.
Steve has gone up and has taken cover back in the parking lot.
Not gonna lie, I forgot the car was a thing.
Yeah, I thought. Well, you said you went behind the car, didn't you, Steve?
I said I went to get some cover behind some other cars, but not particularly specifically the car you were driving.
Oh.
Right. So yeah. Yeah, Gray just charges in, swings, but the ever-shifting motion of the Dark One is able to prevent him from landing at below home. Grinder, so he was so Snippy, when I last heard him, he was mumbling something about trying to run it over.
Whoa.
Yes!
No, not with everyone in the car.
Yeah.
Especially with everyone in the car.
Whoa, I want to hear what Snippy says. Snippy!
I don't think we can bully Snippy into giving input other than when he...
Wait. Oh, are we ramming it?
No, he's asking, are we ramming it?
Yeah.
We got into the car so we could go to town to get out of this mess.
Or you
It's
could
up to
ram
you
it.
whether it's up to you whether you decide to ram it. I'm just saying that currently we got into the car to drive out of the mess.
We
Don't
can
take it-
drive
don't take
out
it.
through him.
That's the Snippy I know and love.
Yeah, that sounds more like a Snippy response. I'm sorry, Freya, but you gave the car to Snips.
Yay, Grinder.
It's less that she gave the car to Snips and more that he was the one who had gone through bullets to hotwire it. Fuck, I had forgotten your damage.
If you try to drive into it with your never mind. Your injuries, you probably won't do a whole lot.
Well, he's gonna do it anyway, so, you know.
Feels bad, man.
God bless Snippy.
Snippy, would you like to spend a willpower? You've got 0 success.
Yeah.
Okay. You've still got 0 successes. Would you like a dramatic failure?
No, please no.
Oh.
Coward.
Shut up, Caitlin.
Alright, the car swings down and Grinder tries to turn it between the obstacles to line it up to hit the Dark One, but for now it just... With his reactions slowed, he can't make the turn in time and retain his speed. He has to do a full handbrake turn, and right now you guys are all stationary, so...
So are we stationary or are we farther away? Because he said he was going to hit it and drive away.
I'm going to put you guys off to the corner of the map, and I'm going to grab a little car to represent the lot of you, okay?
Woo. Car friends. You have the fated showdown. The Dark One versus the Eldritch Horror. I mean Caleb versus the Eldritch Horror, my bad.
Look, if you guys leave the map, I'm bugging out because he's fighting Gray. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
it's Dark One's turn before you again, isn't it? Oh, by the way, you don't have the Dark One's turn order on there. Vizendi.
fuck!
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
right,
true.
the Dark One was meant to go at 0.
So that would be now then.
Yeah, I'll just put him on, so I don't forget again that, yeah, he's meant to be at initiative 0. Whoop. Hey, it worked. Yeah. The car swings around at grinding handbrake turn and just comes to a momentary stop right next to Alex. So, Dark One. It is going to flicker forward again, and
Could you not though?
I think that's what we were
both
saying when you were shooting at.
heads are turning to focus towards Caleb. Now it's getting close. They are, Caleb, you can roll Wits Composure -1.
Okay. Wits composure
My
-1.
composure.
Nice. Ain't got shit.
Alright. And it's just going to use a reflexive action to... no, actually. It can't use a reflexive action to heal. It's an OG demon. That's a full turn action.
Can it
to-
reflectively do Hyper Beam?
No. It's not that much of a Pokemon.
Lame demon.
Steve. A lot
I
of the
think-
crew is getting away. This situation is beyond your control. What are you going
I'm not
to
gonna
do?
lie.
When has the situation been in my control?
Good question.
Unlike last time, I don't think Wit is gonna come back and throw Demon Fire at it to help you after what happened last time when she did that.
I bang at the Dark One. I shooty shooty bang bang. Everyone else is gonna run away, and this is gonna be mission failure. Steve will sacrifice himself to fucking try to kill this thing.
As you should.
You be quiet. So
Take off your clothes and grapple him.
Take off-
another consistent 7 damage.
Take off your
Make
clothing,
him
grapple him.
Squeal like a pig.
Snippy, you're dying.
Snippy, are you drunk or are you ill?
Is there a difference?
Alright. So as shots continue raining into the Dark One's stolen mechanical form, there are chunks that are now just missing, and they are filled in with sparking hellfire and abyssal darkness in equal measure. It truly pains the eyes of mortals to look upon it now.
Sounds about right.
Alright, Wit, you're in the car. Grinder has swung it around and has it pointed at the dog.
I am going to heavily suggest, in no uncertain terms, that we go back to town. So that we can properly deal with this grinder, with proper equipment. And
You
also not
literally
die.
went to the old man's fortress and got the best fucking armor.
You were not
and
here,
everything
you were
else.
not here.
There's no such thing as more
I-
proper equipment that
I
any
don't care. Grinder doesn't know that. I will wholeheartedly say to him, I'm gonna delay my action, but I'm just gonna tell him, Grinder, I think we should go to town, so that way we can properly get this sorted out.
I hear you. Heading straight for that direction.
No, we go to town, so I can pay you. Good
I
money, good money.
roam the engine. Rev. That's
Town!
the
Town!
word.
Okay.
Town!
I think he has decided for an answer.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the wheel as he does it, so that way we go towards town.
I feel
on
like
my
you mean
actual
that
game.
way we crash.
Yeah, this is this is how people crash. And this is how you know Freya's never watched a horror movie.
Alright. Macduff, a car has just come to a sudden stop right next to you. What do?
Do I see the violent struggling that's about to happen inside?
If you take more than a moment to notice, you will see the driver and front passenger are arguing.
We can't even reach the duckle from where we are.
You're in a car.
You're in no. No, I think I'm going to continue my sneaky way. Something tells me.
That being in the car with the crazy Greek person's a bad idea.
That
Feel that way
someone's...
too.
Yeah. No, that actually did. Something to that effect.
Alright. Well,
Sneak away from... Oh,
it's time for a reroll. I'm afraid, as you tied with the thing you're trying to sneak away.
I like Alex's chances.
And of course, say hello to head number 3. It's really smiley. You can see it reflected in the shades of your sunglasses. Its eyes are burrowing into your skull.
hmm.
So every time Alex, just a quick question: every time Alex fails a stealth check, does it get another head or something?
No, I don't
Secret
think...
condition of a Hydra.
I is the Perceptohydra.
Alright, Caleb.
Alright. Well, let's back up a little bit here. How far can I move? 30?
What's your move? What's your speed?
10.
Then you can move 20.
But you have to get up from being prone
But
as well.
that would,
I don't think I was prone, actually. I was crouched, but... I don't know if there's a...
But you were lying down with a bipod, you said.
No, I had it braced up on cover. Like a mailbox
then,
or something.
You can just stand up, but that will be your whole turn if you want to run back 20 meters.
Oh, well, fuck that then.
If you don't, though, there's no question it'll be on you in a moment.
Well... I mean, if I run 20 feet, it's also going to be on me in a moment, so... This seems like a false choice, and I'm going to shoot.
I mean, it's going to be on you in, another turn's worth of moment.
Ooh, a whole other turn for me to make the exact same choice decisions here. Yeah, I'll just shoot it now, and then also shoot it next turn and the turn after. gonna shoot it. Pew 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 pew.
Is
Oh,
that
hey,
full
it's
auto
10.
or burst?
Damn it.
Is that full auto, Sav?
I don't have full auto. This is a civilian gun. Also have 6 bullets left in this magazine. Just in case anyone's interested.
Alright. So Cass is going to start arguing with her dad, so I'm just going to do this with a roll.
Cass's big buck dice. Big bucks, rather.
In some things, not in everything.
Jesus Christ.
Whew.
Unfortunately, she does not have a specialization in persuading daddy. So yeah. Wit and Grinder, Cass. Perhaps, just give me your gun. Give me your gun, and we can get out of here. I'll make a man listen to Wit. Come on. And he's just playing pretend to I can't hear you.
I am going to try and roll persuasion against Grinder. To not do the
You
thing.
want to play a character, so I'm less certain about that. But...
It's just if he's convinced by my argument.
Snips, would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes nothing, I suppose. Do I get any bonuses? I don't think so. Oh, actually, I do. I have striking look, so I get a bonus +1, don't I?
Yeah.
Cool. +1. Oof. Got 1 success. Wit gives you a very cunning argument, which she promises to pay you. To give you can't he roll for himself, man? It's not like your goddamn super
Maybe
No,
not
damage.
he
even
can't
roll.
get into Roll20. He's on his phone, Freya.
Oh, okay, I'll use willpower. Snippy has impossible god dice when you're rolling for him.
Nope.
God motherfucking Jesus Christ.
I would like to propose that Sheriff Harper drag his kid out on their turn, so they don't go.
It's a moving car.
Oh.
He's gonna strike
No, it
off.
was stationary.
Yeah, it's temporarily stationary.
This is the time to get out, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I
So
will
Sheriff
literally
Harper,
pay you not to do the thing you're gonna do.
Too late.
this is Cass's so this is 8. Grapple, so strength plus...
Oh.
Reduced by... Actually, what is Cass's defense these days? Since someone has been pumping experience into her her defense is 8.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He has a chance die.
Get fucked, Dad.
She is
Didn't
going
you
to
like
be
some hideous wound penalties or something?
No. All she had was concussion, remember?
I mean, wound penalties cap at -3, Saven,
I mean, fair.
which, I mean,
So the sheriff
Sure,
doesn't
that's
even
a gift.
throw 5 dice at fucking...
he would actually throw 1 dice, so yeah, actually, if he spends willpower, then, yeah, he could do that, so...
Yeah. He did
So
it!
he's able to... Well, he's able to grab her. Unfortunately, to use a maneuver in the same turn you establish a grapple, you need an exceptional success.
Damn it.
So he's got her grabbed, restrained, he's able to do what he wants with her. Is going to flutter up a bit and try to slam the Dark One with his arm cannon.
But
Come on, Gray. I believe in you, dude.
That was your first mistake.
You shouldn't.
I know. I know.
Gray should be extra patient with this situation. Gray is a lover, not a killer.
Clearly.
Alright, and then Grinder.
Alright, Grinder, I believe in you now.
Please
You
don't.
balls
leave
to the wall.
me. Snippy,
Dexterity try.
go
Yes!
to town.
No.
Snippy.
Snippy, would you like to spend a willpower? You've currently got 0 successes. This will be your last dot of willpower.
I want to pass out.
You don't pass out at 0 willpower.
It's not gonna make a difference, so sure. Burn it.
Sure. It made the difference. You got 1 success.
Yes.
Bad man. Does the Dark One get to like try and use its super swervy powers to dodge?
Let have a look. Driving a car into someone isn't exactly something you expect.
It has
Sure.
3 heads.
Especially when you're a giant demon.
It's a perceptive Hydra.
Why are you trying to make this go worse for you?
Because you shot me and I want you to get hurt as well. They can die after it's like
Alright, I'm gonna get hurt. You're gonna fucking die if this car crashes.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I don't want to be
yes,
near the Dark
the
One.
car does indeed have the driver does indeed have to make a dexterity plus drive roll to avoid crashing after a successful impact.
Snippy!
I'm glad you used all your willpower.
It's not a massive crash instantly. It's
Can I use my dice to try
half
and...
the struck object size plus 1/10. Oh yes, you were going to try to fuck him over and make him swerve, but
Just make the
Yeah,
crash
I'm
even worse.
I'm
Excellent.
gonna try and swerve him out of the way of the Dark One and away from the forest so we don't crash.
alright.
Can I roll
Do you
my
have
drive?
drive?
I do. I have drive.
Yeah, you can roll your dex plus drive.
1 second while I try and save this convoy from people. 1 success.
Alright, you've got 1 success versus Grinder, so it's going to be a roll.
Roll at me, you whore. He doesn't get willpower this time, does he?
True, it wasn't in his original dice pool, so...
Demon is pissing me off.
I'll spend willpower.
How much will do you have? Jesus.
I got all mine back from last session.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah.
She did, attain her virtue.
There we go. Now let's make that another... Oh, for fuck's sake.
More roll-offs!
Snippy, stop!
Yeah!
Why?
Yeah!
Why?
Being very angry.
I am! Kill your own
Snippy
character!
is channeling his anger into my dice. Congratulations, Snippy. By rolling 2 dice, I just rolled 3 successes.
For fuck's sake.
Amazing.
Okay. But do we get to change the roll off for him crashing? Because we just changed the roll for him driving into something.
I mean, you might... Yeah. Actually, no. This was a roll for you to take control.
Right.
He avoided you taking control. Unfortunately, this means the good comes with the bad. Snippy, would you like a dramatic failure on your crash?
Oh.
Oh. Cowards.
Oh,
I am so tilted. So
Alright.
tilted.
The Grindermobile turns and speeds towards the Dark One.
Should have just capped Grinder in the head.
Welcome to how the rest of us felt when you made a deal with a tree.
Yeah, pretty much.
You mean when I saved you?
You
from
didn't
the
do
FBI
that at
agent?
all.
My bad. I did save you from the FBI
You
agent.
literally are the reason why this
However, as it strikes the Dark One, several of the larger pieces of X-Cop smash the windscreen and it goes into a... everyone inside, please make a strength plus stamina roll.
Strength plus... Oh my god! My best dice.
It's okay. You'll totally get like 5 successes.
Mhm.
Grinder, would you like a dramatic failure on that?
I don't think I wanna. Well, we're like
Triggers
we're
are
like
triggers right now.
cashing my vice.
Irritable, yeah. You can call an irritable, get a point of willpower. Would you like to spend that point of willpower immediately?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'd actually like to cash in my my vice as well, hopelessness. Like, I know this thing's gonna kill me. I'm just gonna sit here and fucking shoot it until I die.
Is that hopelessness?
I mean, I'm acknowledging that there's no hope for escape
Yeah.
from a demon that is charging me.
I can't use dexterity at all, can I? To avoid injury?
No, you cannot do.
You tried that. Unfortunately,
Okay.
Grinder kept control of the car.
My god!
Would you like a dramatic failure?
No, I wouldn't like a dramatic fail. I'm gonna throw willpower at this, because unfortunately, every game so far I've been stun locked and now I'm getting killed by Snippy's character. Ah, I'm so salty. There, 3 successes. Give me another one. I find 2 successes.
One success is
Can I cash in loyalty for trying my best to get Cass out of a bad situation and jumping on her from last session?
Cashing in the virtue is only once per session. I would let
Second
you
session.
do it, but yeah, it's just if you do it now, you can't do it again, Bis.
I've got no willpower, so I kind of have to.
All right, then yeah.
Because unfortunately, I blew it all trying to make this guy
I would
not
say
the...
it's a little unfair since her jumping on top of her was like a reflexive thing that she was gonna do.
It's not my fault I wasn't allowed to do it faster. I offered to pay bullet time.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. So, with Wit getting 2 successes and the Harpers each getting a success, they avoid any ill effects. Grinder, however, will suffer the stunned tilt for. Let's see, what's your
For 5 ever.
exactly 1 turn?
Man, that's 6 seconds of driving while stunned.
No, it has spun and is currently.
Okay, so at least it's not that bad.
Right, the Dark One.
Okay,
Yep.
it's that bad.
It is going to blink up here and.
What? Didn't it get hit by? Didn't it get hit by the car?
Kill Caleb, don't kill us.
Yeah, the car hit him just now. I mean,
Good.
that's the more important.
What do you mean, good
Yeah.
point?
He does take damage from.
I am internally having a serious case of the grumblies.
Welcome to how the lessons felt for the
No, it isn't.
entire
No, we
episode.
did. You caused the tree to go angry. We could have walked away and pretended to be like, yeah, sure, we'll help you. They're like, nah, never gonna happen.
Okay, so it suffers 1/10 its speed in vanishing. That is quite a bit. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
there is very little of its stolen hosts left, but it is still intact. It is still flickering with unholy menace. So, Caleb,
Hi.
let's first do a thing. So actually, in this case, it'll be no.
Let's do a thing.
Okay, and what is your defense?
My defense is 5.
Handy.
Yeah, I'll say.
So let's spend a willpower.
Could you not? What the fuck?
Merz's dice, man.
It shrieks at you, and your and as it shrieks, a beam of energy shoots out and strikes the barrel of your... The whole thing is starting to turn to liquid. You could maybe squeeze off one more shot, but there's a very good chance it explodes, and if you do, you're going to have molten metal running over your body.
I thought you gave into despair, Caleb. Eh? Gonna keep shooting now?
Oh, I intend to.
Jesus Christ.
He has a pistol.
Yeah, I have a handgun, and now he's in my short range. And guess what? The rifle was almost empty, but the pistol's full.
I feel like the only people who've been hurt by the Dark One is Grinder trying to crash the car into it. Otherwise, the Dark One has been absolutely a massive pansy and done nothing.
Just spur it on more, why don't you? Nice.
I need 2 minutes, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get up to the Dark One.
You can't, you're stunned.
I'm gonna grab some bitch.
You can't, you're stunned.
And I'm gonna solve my shotgun so far up its ass.
I can't use that link, Rob.
I'm trying to fix it. It's a picture.
I've just pasted it in.
God damn it.
I've got it, don't worry. I just copied it in.
I'm trying to. I have to remember how to do this every time I try and post it.
You did it right that time. No, you have to, basically A has to touch the brackets, I believe.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cause I think the pin in the general chat actually has. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, I'm just remembering.
DCL, can I ask you like a question? What is left after salt?
More
I
for
need your
me.
advice.
The salt never ends.
Salt is a lifestyle, not a substance.
I don't want to be like DCL. DCL's
Well,
DCL. We
unfortunately,
don't
you
need multiple DCLs.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to keep channeling that right now.
I call my door after DCL. I don't want to be called Freya DCL. Can't be 2 people. Can you be 1 person?
You have a whole bunch of years of just being pissed off at everything before you can even classify as a DCL. All right?
Have you tried playing League for since season 2?
You have a lot of years.
You have not played
I've
League
played
since
League.
season 2.
I understand
Since
that.
season
Salt.
2?
I
Why
transcend
you
that.
playing League? What's your rank?
I told you what my rank was. Snappy.
I mean, is hell.
Oh, I haven't played League in for fuck ever.
You have to be at least
Challenge.
Challenge.
I didn't.
Alright. DCL, it is your turn.
Oh, you were waiting for me. Bang bang. So yeah,
You have ammo or?
I still got ammo. I only shot you twice. It's a clip of 30
Magazine.
magazine. Just for that, I shoot Caleb.
Someone should make a rifle that's shaped exactly like an AR, except the magazine is fixed and you have to go through a whole rigmarole of reloading it with stripper clips every time.
Fuck is this
So,
these
like
guys?
in California rifle?
Yeah,
California.
except except it's still a full 30-round magazine. You just have to use stripper clips because
God,
it's
that'd be
specifically to
obnoxious.
troll pedants.
Yeah, that's
Enough
yeah,
fucking
literally
damage
California.
to this, because I'm nothing if not consistent.
Alright, the last of its mechanical form is really going to be blasted away now. It's
This thing is
What's
worse than
left?
FBI Ethan.
is just burning fire. Alright. Wait.
Yeah.
You're in a car. The driver is currently dazed with his head smashed against the steering wheel. What do
I'm going to take the car because he cannot oppose me now. I'm going to move him. I will squeeze into the front seat and I will drive this fucking car into town where it belongs.
I think that's gonna have to be a strength tech to move the big body. If you're,
He's stunned.
yeah, you still
It's
gotta
a-
move.
do you know how gravity works?
Not the way you think it does.
I'm pulling him. People aren't that strong. I've done a lot of people moving. I have done a lot of on-hands work with people. It is not hard.
I've seen how.
I physically don't care what you believe. I physically don't
Strength
care.
plus athletics, please. This
Well, I
is
thought you
mostly
just
just to
assumed
show
you taught
that,
me as well.
you know, you can fucking do it because you can throw fucking 5 dice at this even with your injury.
Yeah,
I mean, she
triple
should be
success.
online.
That's
Yeah.
just 3 fingers I'm putting up at you. Can't go
You
brum
can manhandle him, get into the driver's seat, and... Well, where are you going now?
Town.
Alright,
Uh,
not gonna be able to get this far this turn, but...
Oh, did you actually skip the Dark Lord's turn?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
it destroyed... It, well, didn't quite destroy because it, Oh no, that actually was an exceptional success. No, Caleb, your gun is melted instantly.
Okay.
You don't actually have the choice about shooting it, it's just gone.
Oh, okay.
You said it explodes if it melts.
No. As it was melting, if you shot it again, it might have exploded. I think Caleb is smart enough that as his gun is turning into red-hot molten metal to just throw it away from him. But yeah, that's like $5,000 down the drain into a little...
Now he's extra pissed.
Since, Grinder didn't take a dramatic failure, the car itself only took light damage and the people inside were only in danger of getting... If he had taken the dramatic failure, then it could have rolled and killed Wit.
Damn it.
Shut up.
Macduff, you're sufficiently far enough away now. If you want to try to escape, you can. I'll just boop you off a turn.
I am definitely not within pistoling range, Caleb. Don't even try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
What? You're only like 40
That
meters
is not
away.
accurate. We're a brum brum car. We go brum brum speeds.
What?
You're in a very
What?
damaged car.
You had to spend some of the time you would be spending moving Grinder, so you couldn't get the car going as far as you would like.
Okay, if you don't have quick draw, it takes your entire turn to draw your pistol.
That is true.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Macduff, were you escaping?
I am escaping. Can I do one more stealth roll just to see how good I do it?
And you have a lot more faith in that. You have more faith in stealth than I do.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
You failed multiple times by now.
Alright. Given the distance, I'm going to give it another -3.
Can I add my willpower to it beforehand, though?
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's a draw before your willpower is added, so...
Uh-oh. 4 heads!
It's
4
3.
heads!
Okay. Oh, that's 3D. I mean, how good could I...
You disappear into the air.
6. Yeah, you fucking ghost.
You've been watching Steve do so much of his bullshit that you were like, it's time
I
to put
can
this
do
shit into
that.
practice.
I'm proud of you, kid.
Even Steve's like, the fuck? Where did he go?
Alright, Caleb.
Alright.
Demonic magic has disarmed you, unfortunately.
Alright, that's fine. So tell me about this car over here. Is
Fuck
it still
you.
on its 4 wheels?
Yes, he's driving away.
Oh, it's driving away. Okay.
Yeah. It
How far away from me is
spun,
it?
but it didn't spin too far out of control. It's... How long does the ruler say?
40 meters?
About 50
Alright,
meters.
can I run and jump, like, on or into it?
I thought 20 meters away. Go away, leave me alone.
Coming.
No, bitch!
Leave me alone, die for yourself.
You can roll dexterity plus athletics. If you get an exceptional success, then we'll get into another opposed roll, since I don't think Wit wants to let you get on board.
Oh right, Wit's in charge of the car. Alright, how
Yeah,
about...
the person you shot.
Actually, so is Grinder in the passenger seat then, or did he just get pushed out the door?
He's been pushed into shotgun seat.
Okay, so they switch seats. Alright. How about this car here?
That's not an actual car that's there, because you're in the forest, remember? That car's actually like...
I'm not in the fucking
yay this way.
forest. What?
That's the flaming
Still.
car. That's tipped
Alright.
over.
What?
That flaming car is a lot closer. It's just because of the rapid changes in scale and in map size. There is that I left that one there.
This is a burning car as well. It's
Oh.
on fire.
I see.
It's the one that's tipped over that we were all
Look,
in,
I'm
remember?
trying to find something more interesting to do other than just, like, pulling my gun out and then sticking my thumb up my ass for a turn. I'd like to be able to, like, take a car and drive it into this thing. Or something like that.
I mean, you can try that. You are
That's-
just going to have to spend a couple, spend a turn being dragged along behind Wit's car and then climb in, and then fucking Indiana Jones throw her out the driver's seat.
It's
I mean,
not
she's
happening.
fucked up enough that I might... No, actually, she's a CQC specialist. There's no way.
Respect my authority.
No. Alright, I have a better idea. Is there cover near me, like another car that isn't on fire?
Yeah?
Alright. I'm going to be the manliest man there ever was. I'm going to dive under a car and pull my gun out.
Sure.
Can't shoot me now, motherfucker!
Alright. There isn't really anything Cass can do constructively.
She can break out of the grapple from her father.
Good point, yeah.
Potentially ready in action to stop Grinder if he does any more Grinder things.
She actually has... They actually do have to roll opposed grapple tests at the higher... Cass has 2 successes. The Sheriff...
I mean, if her father wants to get out of a moving car, by all
Yeah,
means.
Sheriff, come out here and help.
No, this is just to determine who's in control and who's able to take actions. It's a draw, so reroll.
Come on, Cass. You're the better half there. Oh my god.
Eventually!
Gimp fight.
After a great deal of wrestling, Cass is able to break away and shove her father back against the car door. She's glaring daggers at him, and well, looks pretty mad.
As she should be.
Right, that also uses his turn. Great.
Does Grey notice Wit is now very quickly driving away in a car?
Yes, that did in fact happen in front of him. I'm not even going to make him roll.
Are you sure he notices?
Yes. He's actually going to pull it back a little. It's probably a bit in this direction. And one of his chest plates will open like a flower, and a little microphone will extend. As it comes near his mouth, Steve, you hear his voice in the corner of your ear. I'm sorry, Well, Vigil Master, your huntsman is soon to perish. There's nothing either of us can do to save him.
You could start shooting and attacking rather than acting like a defeated pussy.
This is only a fragment of the Lost One's.
Well, then you better kick that fragment's ass.
No. We need to use the girl, Vigil Master, to track its heart down and destroy it for good.
Well, none of us are gonna...
Join me or stand against me, I don't care anymore.
None of us are gonna get that chance if we all die to this thing. We're all gonna die unless you start shooting it.
I mean, the girl he wants is not gonna die. She's in the
You don't know that.
I brum real fast. I trust in Savin to be annoying enough to survive long enough that I can get away. Whether it's his intention.
I've gone through 2 of this thing's health bars. I'm in it to win it.
It's going to blink right next to the car. You can just see as you're pulling out your pistol. It's stalking around. And then things start feeling a little warm. So yeah, it's got 9 dice on this. Wow, only 1 success.
I'm hoping it buys me just enough time to get out from under the car before it just melts through the thing.
Maybe it has that million dice willpower that it showed off before. What was that?
Yeah, it could spend a willpower. 2 successes and
damn it.
Its actual attack. Yeah, you can see the edges of the car are starting to glow red hot. A couple are already dripping and the heat is spreading in. If you stay, you will actually just be drowned in molten metal.
Yeah. Believe me, I intend to be out of here as soon as I can. I just needed this car to buy me a turn to get my gun out.
But Savin, you could become a transformer.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Alright, when Optimus Prime says roll out, my ass ain't getting out from under this car.
Maybe you're not gonna be a Decepticon. Deceptisaur.
Alright, Steve. So if you want to try a more thorough argument to convince Grey, now is your chance.
Oh my god. Okay, if I do that, is it gonna waste my time shooting? Because I'm gonna be honest, Grey Boy here hasn't really proven himself a combat effective person.
That is fair. You can convince him and also shoot. It's just I want your diplomacy rolls to happen on your turn.
Okay. What do I even say to this guy at this point? Okay. Listen, Gray. Me and Caleb are both alive, despite the fact that we are clearly so idiotic that we should have fucking died. Clearly there is some divine intervention or some higher purpose that is keeping us alive for right now. But that goes away if you don't fucking help. Buy us some time, and this will make everything easier to destroy this fucking demon or whatever it is from the tree.
Alright, go ahead and, what role would you like to throw at this?
Man, what I wish I could argue for composure, because at this point everything's gone to shit and Steve is still just calmly flapping away.
Yeah, I'm looking at your sheet. You have no social ability trained. I'm just going to handle this purely through roleplay.
What? You made me roll for the car
Yeah.
and not die horribly with my 2 dice. I'm being a bitch. You do what you want to do.
True enough, Vigil must. You have lived longer than you had any right to, but now does seem to be your appointed end, or at least his. My target is already escaping.
Give it a second, I'm sure he'll surprise you.
How many hunts have you put him through?
This is his first, all things considered.
Ah,
But I am an old hand at this, and trust me, I can tell when they're survivors.
None
Come
of
on,
them look like survivors to me.
Come on, you know me. At least you should have records of me. How many times have I done this? And if I'm not running away yet, then that means you know that shit hasn't truly hit the fan. Also, and I'm going to shoot at the guy again. Give me a second.
Sure.
6 successes.
Is that?
I'll
Wait,
just plink
no,
off
what's
some
the
more.
question though? Because
Josh,
this actually
right
this happened to
in
me
the
as
middle
well.
of
What
my
about your
turn.
strength? What about your strength disadvantage?
It's being counteracted by things. I
it
have
was-
+1 from guns, assault rifle specialization, which I just got with the XP. Then I'm getting another +1 for burst fire, so it's canceling out. So it's 1 modifier instead of 2 modifier.
That looks like a positive modifier you've got there though.
Exactly, because I have +2 and I'm only taking -1. That's how
Oh,
math
okay.
works for you.
I thought it was a large penalty. My bad.
Yeah, please listen to DCL.
Okay.
It's fine. I was just asking because last time I was perma-stunned, so just making sure everything's going properly.
Okay. Now. Shit, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, I flinked off some more of the Dark One and saying, do you seriously want it to be known that you fucking got upstaged by a bunch of humans and then ran away and doing nothing to help contribute to the fight? I am pretty sure you will never live that down around any galactic water cooler.
Alright then, where...
Mm-hmm. Me?
Yeah, it's your turn. You're in charge of the car currently.
Trying to think. We're just gonna shout out to Gray. Hurry up. You've only got... let me put this into words, sorry. Let me think about this properly. How long, she shouts out, if I don't know if she doesn't know if Gray will hear her or not, but she bestows this with his angel hearing that maybe he will, maybe he won't. How long do we have until the auditor comes back? Because I believe you've only got till Howl's Mass to make sure this is done before he comes. Otherwise, if I recall correctly, the auditor will audit your performance, and if we're all dead before you get this demon destroyed, you're gonna be audited as a failure. I don't know what they do to angels like you, but can't bet it's pretty. She'll shout that out and drive into the distance.
I mean, That is definitely helping Steve's case.
Really? Is it helping his case?
Yeah.
Yeah, getting him to actually contribute and get allies to get this all done, rather than just fuck off and be minimalistic. Yeah.
Thanks, Wit.
Congratulations, you contributed to party.
Yay, I get bonus points for being a good person.
Alright. And then, yeah, you are driving. Caleb, the car is melting around you.
It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I've come up with an unbeatable plan to defeat this monster. So there are more cars all around here, right?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm going to roll from under this car to under another car and shoot the thing, thus buying me another round of life.
Starcoin is the biggest
So I'm
disappointment.
just gonna...
The tree did better. The tree
You know,
lightning
that's
bolted
actually
someone.
Something that would happen in a horror movie.
It is that dumb. It would work. It would work in a horror movie.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just gonna fucking Metal Gear Solid roll. Stop. Boom, boom. It's just roll under a car.
I mean, once again, I like to point out, as Steve said, if this wasn't a horror movie,
The fact that Mer said sure terrifies me, but alright.
we would all be dead because we're fucking idiots.
Yep. Alright. Pop, pop. Nice. And,
Alright.
just gonna go
The
ahead.
bullets glance off of its armored feet.
Damn it. I'm gonna add willpower to
It's
this. 'Cause
ephemeral feet, sorry. They're not really armored anymore, they just... Yeah.
damn it! God, I hate that it's not 7 out of 10 in this game. It really makes it hard.
I'm sorry.
Every time I roll a 7, I'm like, yeah! And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. But I plink at it, and then I roll under to the car. Come get me, you son of a bitch! Also, I'm sorry I shot you, Graham!
Alright. The two Harpers I'm just going to boop off the turn order. As they're with Wit in the car that is getting away. So great. It's going to flutter up. Let's try a thing, why don't we?
I don't like it when you say, let's try a thing, because it always feels like it's about to be a very bad thing.
He did it! Wait, shit, that was an attack. Useless son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I think he keeps
So-
attack.
Steve can see Grey has fluttered up a little closer and now is hovering. It's a fair distance from the Dark One, most of 100 meters, but he is hovering, and as he's hovering, his wings are shifting. And his arm gun thing is shifting as well.
Do I know what this is?
Transport man.
Oh, you saw the gargoyle monsters. When
Oh.
they changed from doing pure energy blasts to fire blasts, they needed a minute to shift their weapon.
That's the
You may be
chorus
doing
as
something
well.
similar.
He's putting a scope on his rifle.
This time, I'll hit for sure. He's adding the full burst option as well.
Alright. In the meantime, Grinder, the car has been taken away from you. You've been shoved into the passenger seat. Everything smells of Everclear for some.
Your favorite smell.
I'll take my time getting done.
That
You
was
take
last turn.
So
You're...
you're taking turn getting stoned.
I'll
Oh,
lay down and shoot him with my shotgun.
alright, so inhaling Everclear, blasting shotgun shells out the window. It sounds like the activity of a man who knows what his life is about.
Patriotic as fuck.
I mean, I'd beat him to death with an American flag if there was one handy.
So you hit on a chance die?
Did he say what he was shooting at?
What do you think he's shooting at?
I thought he was just shooting out of the air for like the fun of it.
You don't understand. This country. We know how to use our guns.
Alright, Caleb. The dark one blinks again, and suddenly you can no longer see its feet. The molten car keeps on melting, and now it's starting to roll towards you, a wave of white hot metal.
Damn it.
Really bad.
I think you just used surf.
No, it just... well, Steve would be able to see... Yeah, it's now just standing on top of a car.
It simply changed position so that its feet cannot be shot. How very
I'm not
clever of it.
I'm not gonna lie, the Dark One has not done a whole lot.
Well, considering how most of the party has ran away, and the only party member it can attack currently is busy hiding under a car, no, it hasn't really gotten a chance.
Gravity Gun did a lot more.
Yeah, it fucking killed a person. It's a lot more.
The gravity gun just required a turn to charge up, and then it could just deal aggravated damage non-stop. It is slightly more limited. Especially given the actual instructions it was bloody given. Alright, so Steve... Gray is doing something.
I continue to bang. Finger
Okay.
bang, bang. Oh, hey! More
Yes.
successes.
And what does that turn into?
That turns into 8, but I want to use a willpower to see if I can't push my luck. So 3d10. No. No. But I do have a question. Can I cash in my virtue of the wise man?
Yeah. Yeah, you can refill your willpower.
Boop, boop, boop.
Actually, that reminds me. Alex has gotten out of the combat zone. Can I get a willpower back?
Let's see. You had an aspiration to keep Macduff alive. Yeah, you can get a willpower on that.
Nice. I'ma fucking need it.
Wit, are you just gonna keep driving away?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing I posted to you that I wanted to do. And then I'm gonna go to that other place that I wrote about.
Can you just
I will
DM
reiterate
me
that.
again to remind me? Given the amount of stuff that's been going on, it's hard. And I'm not sure how much your original plan has been disrupted by the...
Changing of the tides.
Alright. So I'm just gonna drop Wit from the top. Caleb, there is a flood of molten metal coming towards you.
Alright. Is it moving faster than I can roll from car to car?
It's moving a little faster than your rolling speed. You'd be able to evade it for a little bit, but not for good. But
Okay, that's fine. Then yeah, second verse, same as the first. I roll and shoot.
Unfortunately, you can't see it from your position underneath the car.
I roll out from the car, shoot it, and then roll under a different car.
You cannot move, shoot, and move.
I roll under a different car. I roll out from this car, see where it is, roll under a car that I can't see it from, and then shoot it.
I feel like...
At that point, there's a car in the way. I'm afraid you're going to have to either pick going slower so you can be in the open and shoot it, or continuing to avoid the metal.
You should probably just continue to be an off-tank by car dodging, not gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm doing a lot more good dodge tanking because Steve is wrecking this thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna just roll away.
Sure. Great.
And this is the story of how we overwatch the final boss.
I played only Ward. That's how you. It's either
He's-
Overwatch or Last Cannon it to death. One of the two.
His change is fixed. His wings look like a network of interlocked solar panels. Or mirrors. It's hard to say which, perhaps both. They're redirecting all of the light onto his extended cannon arm.
Yeah, you know, that's just a thing he has, because fuck you.
And he is an angel, he can do this.
No, I know he can. It's just, he's a fucking angel. Fuck you.
Yes, he did it.
There is a flash of light. Those who are still in the area and looking, which is basically just Steve, are going to need to make me unmodified stamina rolls versus temporary blindness.
Really now? Even though I'm that far away?
Yes.
What's the modify? Is it just stamina?
Just stamina.
Damn, I'm gonna need to spend some willpower then.
Wound penalties don't apply, though.
I mean, I'm not even wounded. I am wounded, but not by much. So, what's that penalty? So, is this the part where after recruiting Graham, he just completely fucks us all over anyways? Well, okay. What's,
He's gonna bathe the forest in liquid fire. Well, I helped, but I don't think your friend survived.
Alright, so, just a stam roll?
Yep.
Nope.
Nice.
Willpower.
Alright, if you spend willpower on this, it's only 2 dice, as it's a resistance.
Might as well try.
God, that's so brutal.
Not that my willpower dice have been very good. Nope. They continue to fail me.
The point of its saving is that if someone is actively trying to do a thing, they should be more likely to succeed than someone who is trying to resist it. And so
I understand
not
why.
just-
It's just you're not likely to succeed at the first place with your mighty one die.
No, it was not.
Alright, so, Steve, you're going to be blind for 9 rounds.
Jesus.
And Destiny
Caleb?
plays on in the background.
What's your defense?
5.
Could you roll me 10 dice, please?
No. I don't want to.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to... Well, you can choose to just sit in this and not attempt to dodge it. That may be bad for your health.
Yeah, so 10d10 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1, 2.
You got another 10 to roll as well.
It is already adequate.
4 successes.
Was that
Yeah.
a defense roll I'm making, or what?
Yes, you are trying to evade the effect of Gray's weapon.
Oh.
Wait. Why did
Why'd you get-
Caleb, who's under a car, get a dodge roll, but I don't?
Why did Caleb get 10
This
dice?
isn't against
Because-
me being blinded, this is against the, like, AoE of the fucking Hammer of Dawn here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's different.
This is immediate aggravated damage, but Caleb is
Carry on.
You are still just getting a
Basically
beam of
blinded out
light
the combat.
brighter than the sun shoots from Gray, and then for the next 30 seconds almost, Steve, you see darkness. Caleb is rolling and dodging between cars that are just burning up and bits of cover that are melting away. It's like the aftermath of a volcanic eruption.
Does the duck one get to dodge?
Holy shit, he did it.
Did he? I still see the
The
dark.
turn order's off.
Okay. Oh, my eyes!
Ah!
When Caleb emerges into the open and Steve's vision returns, the demonic
glad that-
figure is gone.
I'm glad that we won, but that was like the most garbage. Like even the cops did, even the gargoyles did more. Next time we should offer to fight the demon instead of the cops.
I don't know, it did a lot more. I mean, the demon did a lot more than you, all things considered.
I mean, I took out the
Well-
FBI agents. I mean,
Anything is greater than nothing, so.
Exactly.
Alright, Caleb's gonna get out from under the car and just gonna look around and go, yeah!
literally
Yeah,
unscathed.
fuck you, bitch! Fuck you!
I
And-
shoot Caleb.
Okay.
No, actually.
I mean,
he deserves it, but no. Actually,
alright.
okay.
I'm just gonna come over
Well,
here and I'm
don't-
just gonna, like, hug Graham, and then I'm gonna go over here and just vomit somewhere. Ah, my eyes, Jay, fuck!
Wait, Caleb hasn't shot me. Alright, fine. I won't kick you in. I'll walk over and kick you in the shin. I'll go over to Graham and say, see? Everything's fine so long as you keep a composed head and work through things. The rules never allow for a completely unwinnable fight. Otherwise, the world would have been destroyed 10 times over.
Now, take what's left of your people, Vigil Master. Take cover.
Don't need to
Ride
tell
the
me.
rest of this storm out. I'll handle it.
Yep.
Come on, Caleb. It's time to go home. Back to that beautiful wife of yours, and I'll get you another gun.
Well, alright. My plan was gonna go to Walmart and steal all their guns, but fine. Yeah, let's leave. Let's leave.
Or have
Walmart
guns.
I have better guns than Walmart.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna give them to me for free, so.
Do your general stores actually sell guns
Yes.
in America? Wow.
Tell
You can,
what,
in fact, go into a Walmart and buy an AR-15.
Tell you
They
what,
had, like
Caleb.
gunshots.
Come
We'd have those
back
too.
with me for a drink, and I'll let you browse any gun you want to take. At this point, I'm just done with this day.
Sounds good to me.
So, this is ultimately turning into is two overall groups. The Wit Grinder and the Harpers are
Oh yeah, we should find Alex.
driving
Oh, he's
on
fine.
their own.
I taught him well.
His hand got cut off.
I'll get him a new one. One with a
He might
chainsaw.
bleed to death.
I guess that's the point.
Steve and Caleb are limping their own way along.
And
Macduff
we're gonna go find Alex
is
because he might.
Yeah,
bleed
we're
to
gonna go
death.
find the kid because we need to make sure he doesn't die from blood loss.
long gone, and yeah, for now I'm just going to bring you all back over to the overworld.
Man, I'll tell you.
So, Steve and Caleb, you wanted to go and try to find Macduff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You two are substantially less injured, so if either of you gets a success on, what type of roll should I have you make?
Oh, it's composure?
This is more of a searching roll than a direct, perception, so
Investigation?
maybe- Yeah, wits with either investigation or streetwise.
Streetwise.
I have 3 dice, so.
Wits.
Boop.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wow.
Yeah, Caleb is able to track down and catch up with Macduff just out back of the high school sports field.
Is he actually still bleeding out?
There's a lot of blood still, but it doesn't seem like he's in danger of outright death.
Holy shit, Alex. We need to get you to a hospital, kid. Fuck.
How many times have we said that, and how many times have we not done it at this point? Here, kid, I got the good stuff. Just let me patch you up real nice and quick here. What was it again for? It was Dex Medicine. Oop. Well, only the 2 successes. But yeah, we managed to take care of that old dark one. Everything is fine for now. And things are only going to get better. Trust me, the ladies love a man with a chainsaw for at hand.
Not denying that, but I think this is the most sane he's ever heard. The most normal and calm conversation he's ever had with old man Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit I'm just basically tired of all this shit right now. You all have been the most unruly herd of adventurers I've ever had to gather to help save the world. When I once worked with the Scooby-Doo gang. You wouldn't understand how dysfunctional they are.
Scooby-Doo's a fucking cartoon, Steve.
Man, you have a lot to learn.
Shut up, Steve.
Now, let's get you back to my home base. I know a guy. He's gonna get you a real nice chainsaw hand.
You mean like that guy from, what was it? Army of Shadows or something?
I wasn't talking about him. A really nice dude. Loves his mojitos.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Come on, let's get back. Got guns to give and drinks to have. I think you've earned yourself a shot of anything you like.
Awesome.
All right, and we walk off into the sunset.
All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, the big resolution of this is kind of in Wit's hands if you guys are just going to, fuck off into the sunset.
Yeah, what the fuck else are we gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
At this point, rather, Wit doesn't do the dumb thing and saves us all, or Wit does the dumb thing, ends us all, and I'm only validated from beyond the grave.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, just so long as you guys understand that,
No, we all put our trust entirely in Freya to not fuck this up.
Alright.
Okay.
I need to step away for 2 minutes, get a very large bottle of alcohol.
Can I get... Whoa. Before we go forward, can I get my wine that you bought from Ms. Endy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll
be right back.
I mean, you don't need my permission for that. Fine.
What? I need to get it, that's all. Be right back. I need to mute myself before you screech about the fucking door as well. I can't hear anyone talking. I can fucking unlock my stupid ass face. Yo.
To be back.
If I hadn't driven off, how likely would it be that you'd be shooting at me right now, Caleb?
100% likely. Like, believe me, if I'd had a chance to get a clean shot at you, even when that thing was coming at me, I'd have taken it.
I hope you understand that the only reason I was lobbying for it to hurt you is because I feel like if I did get killed by you, which I'm perfectly happy with, I at least want you to somehow come out with this not completely unscathed. Like, I don't want you to be the asshole who walks in, guns all of our people down, grievously injures everyone, and goes, all the day's work, folks.
Yep,
Yeah.
job's a good one.
I mean, he's already got lifelong mental trauma.
I mean, like
But
I
he,
said,
he won't remember it. He won't remember any of it. So it's not trauma.
Yes,
Like,
and
things never
that
happened.
means that when, like, if he's ever in a hurricane and a tree starts actually getting bent down, he's going to fucking relapse, and then there's a good chance he kills his wife.
Do you know what my favorite part is? Is the fact that by tomorrow, Steve will be like, "Hey, Caleb, want to go for another drink down the bar?" He's like, "Fuck off! I don't associate with you." So you won't
Yeah,
remember
exactly.
this bonding experience.
you assume Steve is gonna be here and not like take a trip down to Japan where people know how to hunt monsters.
But yeah, like the moment this is all over, Caleb's just gonna get in his car, he's gonna drive down to the courthouse and finish that restraining order.
Steve will already be long gone.
Oh no, but you could still talk to Caleb, to Harold, because they got Ava. Ava.
That's true.
They
We
got
have
Harold.
extra Harold now.
Sunglasses Harold.
Steve and Alex are gonna go down to Japan to get his arm blessed because now he's officially has enough things going on in his life to become an anime character.
In that case, the letter changes slightly.
So, you're talking about that openly now? Or?
No, I'm gonna write it down.
Okay, so... Yeah, our three surviving heroic protagonists are just going to limp off to alcohol, psychiatric counseling, and retirement in Weeaboo Land, apparently.
Hardcore booty call with a waifu.
Caleb's going back to his waifu. We're going to get Alex some waifu.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
And then I guess we're going over to Win. So there is a slight wrench in your plan.
Mine.
And yes. And that is that Sheriff Harper is in the back of the car with Cass.
I
and-
understand that, but there are 3 of us, and there are 1 of him.
I mean, sure, if you just want to kill Cass's father in front of her, I'm sure that has no repercussions.
I did not say that I was going to kill him. I whispered to Cass, and they can both go off, and he can be deluded into thinking that she'll be okay. She might want to medical me first. I might not be able to argue past that.
She'll try it.
I give a letter to Grinder. My people I get in touch with my gang and they can give him some stuff. Ooh.
You really nerds.
Everything hurts over here too, buddy.
Both in game and in real life.
If it makes you feel better, I have blisters all over my feet. Not a fever, but walking is agony. I am not going to sacrifice Cass, Bob.
Aw.
Come on, Pop. Let's get you home, okay? I need to lay down. Yeah, baby girl. Come on. You don't have to lead me. Oh, just like I used to carry you. Oh, when'd you get so big, baby girl? And he is just fireman carrying her down the street away from Wet. So
Wait, we'll
those
take-
2 are alphabet.
Wait does noticeably stare after them, with a longing in her eye, but doesn't move. She gives Grinder the Snippy. If you can't make it, you can go to sleep. If you are dying.
I mean, And we've been trying to get him to go to sleep for a while, but you've not let him.
You
I
worked
have
so
not
hard to
stopped.
wake him up.
Because everyone's like, "Wait, do your thing."
Guys, there were 98 messages on Discord when I got up.
I was told to try and get you to awake, and I had 15 minutes.
I mean, I assumed he was feeling
98
better, but
messages.
To be fair, you did seem better earlier when you spoke to me about Cole's Tarath and how you were grinding the shit out of that stupid golden cape wearing lava piece of shit.
Exactly. I did this all while I was in this wonderful state, and I died.
I think you're taking the name
All
grinder
5
literally real
times.
life. I tell you what, like, when you're feeling better, I can help you grind it. Don't worry about it, okay?
Oh, fucking die.
please don't. Wit, could you roll Wit's empathy for me, please?
Wits empathy. Okay.
Mhm.
Those are not my best dice. Wits doesn't have very high empathy dice. Actually, I do have empathy. I do have wits. Let me turn off strength. It's trying to make me punch people. Do I get +1 for striking works or no?
No, this is you trying to detect something about someone else.
I do all the detectories.
I'm going to just have to ask you to re-roll in this case, as it's a...
You mean re-roll? I passed. Okay.
It's an
Yeah,
applause
but
roll.
I'm rolling something in C.
Okay. See how this is.
Alright, carry on as you...
Is that not a good roll?
It's not adequate in this case, I'm...
Can I spend willpower? Question mark.
You can.
I will throw willpower dice at this. Worried when you're throwing random things at me. Cool, no willpower. DCL, you can take the dice back. I don't need this. 4, 2, 1. Alright, yeah, continue with what I was gonna do then.
Mm-hmm. So, Cass and the sheriff have left. You've given some things to Grinder, and now...
You're gonna sacrifice her.
I got in touch with the gang, but otherwise, I go to that location I mentioned to you. I sit there, I do my best to bleed over everything that I can.
At this point, everyone else has just opted to leave this in your hands, so you don't have to be that coy.
I go to Gray's room, break into the hotel, and I sit there and wait and bleed on his bed.
Mm.
Did I get anything for the medical, by the way? It was one success.
It's not going to, You know, you can empty your bashing box, but your lethal boxes, no, it is not going to be... Cass is not going to be sufficient to heal you of that.
Okay, that's fine. Bashing box empty.
Right. So you're sitting there for a little while, and then...
Could doze off, I suppose, but it probably falls asleep. Considering your age.
Just as you're laying down to sleep, you see, from just where it had been behind you, just in your blind spot, Gray is standing over you. He's mostly back to human form, but one arm is still shaped into a long blade that's hovering behind you. You're being more cooperative than I expected. I thought I'd have to track you down, not just come back to where my cover was.
I do recall vaguely telling you that I was perfectly happy to do this before I had my good friend Caleb give me some of his leaden advice.
Slowly the blade retracts. Forgive me for assuming that changed your mind, mortal.
I'm not going to forgive you if you call me mortal. I'm pretty sure you're pretty mortal as well.
You can make your assumptions.
On the basis of my assumptions, actually, I wanted to know... And she sits up and she stares at him, without worry for repercussion, and she says, do you actually need me to find the Dark One's phylactery, or do you simply need me to deal with the Auditor, because if he arrives and mops up before you can get your mess sorted out, that he'll wipe you, or something? Considering you can't actually stop him, can you?
Your Vigil Master taught you more than I expected him to. Neither of you seem particularly inclined to trust.
So, me jumping over another girl's body when she was getting shot at isn't a sign of trust? For how human you look, you don't really seem to envision many of our qualities or personalities.
I'm familiar with your concepts of love and lust and family. I'm also familiar enough to know that you and he were almost strangers until recently.
Technically incorrect, as I did meet Steve when I first came to this town.
One meeting doesn't make you not almost strange. Reconnaissance files confirm that is your only meeting.
Is that all you've got to say? You're gonna just stare at me creepily on your bed and monotonely reply things? You gonna brief me on the mission, or am I just gonna sit here and talk to a robot? I assumed, unlike the cops, you had a bit more of a feedback algorithm.
I don't expect you to survive beyond that tomorrow.
So, if the Auditor does turn up, what exactly do you want me to do before we get to the factory? Since you're calling the shots. Give some orders.
Run as fast as you can. The lesser angels still answer to me. They can buy time enough that I can find you again. We can complete the mission.
Other lesser angels, can you do that? Can you proxy ignore your hierarchy to send them after him? How are you going to delay him with proxy angels? That makes no sense.
You saw this Auditor. It's inefficient. It can't just deal with things all at once. That federal agent friend of yours, he was an unfortunate guinea pig. But it's enough to demonstrate that this Freeman Auditor only has one auditing tool.
I mean, it was working pretty good until I turned around.
Still, bodies enough will slow him. And slowing him is all I need. I just care about finishing this mission.
So, explain to me, what is the mission? We just have to get to the factory and break it?
That's all I need you for. Just get me there. Get it into my possession, and then I
So
can
what
deal
happens
with
if
it.
the FBI happens to get there as we get there?
His code will command he kills witnesses before he kills angels.
So, explain to me, how does that benefit me? I'm more than happy to help you, but I don't see how, if maybe you misunderstand this, there has to be give where there's take, quid quo pro. You can drag me wherever you want, but it's not going to help you find it. I'm pretty sure you're going to find it a lot quicker if I was willing than if you drag me.
Well, if you are willing, if we do make good speed, I can find it, and I can release you back into a town once it's in my possession.
And what happens if it's clever enough to change factories or it hides?
It can't change phylacteries. This is its phylactery that we are searching
Really?
for.
That's not what it told me.
What did it tell you, mortal?
It's not very specific, really. It sends images. And it sees you guys, it goes apeshit, calls you the mockery. I've been thinking about that. The mockery. Does that mean that you guys are pretending to be something you're not?
Nonsense.
You guys seem rather robotic. And Steve calls you the God Machine. Now, I don't know if you know much about humans, but we have a religion, and it has a god, but it doesn't represent
He's
itself as a
just going
machine.
to stride over to his desk, open it, and then start throwing books at you. It's gently throwing them, but that's the Bible, King James version.
Can I try and catch the Bible?
You can, but there are more books coming.
Oh, this is a good one, Gray. We've got the Bible
The
here now.
Quran translated into English. The Talmud. Yeah. I forget.
Does he have the Jedi
what the
code?
No, but I forget what the name of the Buddhist books are, but he throws a hardback copy of that into Wit's arms. And then moving on from religious texts, it's like poems like Dante's Inferno. Just tossing book after book at. I know what you mortals believe. I've read all of it many times.
Why?
What else am I going to do between the missions, mortal?
Well, how long have you lived? You call us mortals, but you're displaying pretty mortal behavior right now. You're frustrated, you're angry. That way you've got programmed to history.
In his defense, Wit has an annoyance that transcends mortality.
But he probably knows that she's goading him deliberately. She wants to see a human reaction from him.
Yeah, he's going to deliberately squint at.
It's a pretty good look on you, Gray. It looks pretty human. You been practicing that one?
What purpose do you think to accomplish by these questions?
There is none. It's simply being human. I'm a frustrating individual. I'm confrontational. I'm stupid sometimes. Sometimes I'm clever. The only thing really that I do well in the world in humanity's eyes is probably the loyalty I serve those people I care for. I'm trying to see whether you're worth caring for, Grey. Are you?
Just go to sleep. That's what you mortals do. And you will need what strength you can recover to lead me through a mindless. And are you going to respond to that in any way?
She will get up and go and lift the bed cover up, and pointedly stare at him if he just stands there.
If you're gonna take the time to look, he's actually reaching under a couple more underneath a couple of more books from the desk. He's not throwing them at you this time, just lifting them. Pulling out what looks like a little journal.
I like the distinction of this time.
And it starts sketching in little notes.
Basically, what the angel pulls out next is the entire bibliography of CSGO.
True Bible.
Forces you
She'll get into
to
bed
them.
and she'll say before going to sleep, the only limitations that an individual can ever blame for any failing that they ever encounter is always at their own feet, whether unreasonable or not. Only you can truly control what you do and the outcome of any situation. You should remember that, Grey. Yeah, and she'll go to sleep.
Alright, we'll move on to Saturday. 'Tis the day. Macduff, Steve, Caleb, are you just going to continue doing your thing in not giving a fuck anymore?
I have no way to get back onto the bus. I don't.
Okay. So basically, I forgot. Whit brought up something I completely forgot about. That angel guy, is he going to try to hunt us down immediately first, or is he going to go after Whit?
He might go after me because I'm the biggest threat, so it might be that in his computerism code he'll go, okay, that can actually hurt me. Jesus fucking Christ.
Steve, you can roll int occult.
Alright. Int cult. So lots of dice, so this is why this is going to fail. Oh, never mind, fuck.
7 successes.
Your
Alright,
best brain.
so 7 successes, I'm just gonna lay out all the cards.
Okay.
Based on what Grey the Angel said, that's an auditor. Its responsibility is to clean up the messes and mistakes of other angels, and to correct those angels so they don't make them again. It's drawn by the focus of those mistakes. Like, the mistakes an angel makes, it leaves echoes in the ephemeral footprint of other things. Like, you three are witnesses. your ephemeral echoes, your spirits, your souls, whatever you want to call them, those have been marked because Grey revealed himself to you. Because you knew about enough of this before that you could just call his bluff and lay it all on the line. But Wit as well is going to have those marks, as is Grinder, as is Cass, as is Sheriff Harper. And the bigger the revelation, the bigger the mark there will be.
I mean, if we want to talk about Angel's mistakes, trusting Wit was a pretty big one.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What do you mean?
I mean, yeah.
No.
I think offensive.
I mean, okay. You being offended doesn't make it not true.
Yeah.
I identify as an individual who is not in the wrong right now.
So
You don't recognize your identification.
Yeah. that does not compute. Try again.
But yes,
I was still going, sorry.
Carry on.
So, dependent on the magnitude of the individual angelic cock-ups and the number of you that are gathered in one place, you're all variously distinct beacons to the Auditor. And the really worst thing is, none of you really know how big your signal is to him. It's just eventually he might show up. He might just crush you to death and then edit reality so that you died in a much more natural way. Like the newspaper article you found this morning about the federal agent crushed in a tragic construction site accident.
I saw through those lies. I know what truly happened.
Yeah, and you were physically there. You saw him get crushed by a sonic pistol, but as far as everyone who wasn't there is going to be concerned,
Does that include Caleb?
it was an accident.
Yes, that includes Caleb. Even with you forgetting it. So, here's my other question. With my incredible dice roll, do I know any way to counter this?
Get out of town?
I don't think that'll help.
I don't think you can. I don't think angels care much for state borders.
I mean, Japan?
I will also suggest, with an auditor in town, the soft lockdown with the patrols and the scrutiny that Grey's angels had been putting in place, that's very likely to be massively intensified. If you try to leave town with this mark on you, you're very likely to cease to exist.
Amazing.
So once again, my question is, how do I deal with this mark?
If the offending angel is somehow eliminated, whether that's killed or potentially disconnected from the network, your marks will be voided.
Oh, so that's easy. We just need to kill Grey. I was on the right
No.
track, you guys.
No, not Grey. You just kill the Auditor, because the Grey is
Oh.
very significant now. The Auditor might kill Grey if Grey fails his mission before the Auditor
Actually,
is done.
clarification first, please.
The original mark came from Grey. If Grey were killed or caused to fall, the original mark would be gone, but those of you who were in any way injured by the Auditor, like Macduff,
What?
the Auditor is going to have left its mark on you as well.
Rip.
Alright,
yeah,
so we
gee.
kill Gray, and then we kill McDuff, and then everything's fine.
Then yeah, Steve and Caleb could get away home dry with a double homicide.
I mean, from the sounds of it, we only need to kill Gray.
Alright, true. We only need to kill Gray. Alec will just get himself killed.
Yeah.
I like how you both were like, we are Alex's friend, but you know, when push comes to shove, Japan's real nice this time of year.
Yeah, we just send him to Japan and hope that all the weeb just drowns out the mark.
I mean,
It's
that's
so
a
disgusting.
So, what happens if the mission is completed and the demon is destroyed?
I guess Alex is still fucked, really.
Then if the angel were to complete its mission, then, well, you got 7 successes. You really can just ask these questions. Fuck, man, I should not have let you take this many dice.
I wouldn't. I only took this many dice because I was supposed to be a background character.
Yeah.
I said this again and again, but you made me a full one.
No, I let you start as a full one, and then there was never an opportunity for you to fade into the background that would have made any bloody sense.
Yeah, you wanted to be the Vigil Master, so...
Yeah, you wanted to be the guy who would get everyone together, and they kept fucking pulling apart.
Yeah, because they're a dysfunctional bunch of cats.
Yeah.
It's almost like the glue you tried to give us was, you know, not so good.
Hey, I take offense to that, considering how that glue has worked for other...
I'm sorry that the glue was made of your own cum, but...
Look, man, cum's a great adhesive. I'll have you know.
But yeah, the question was, what happens if the angel completes?
Yes.
They are given a much greater deal of leeway if they have success than if they... So if he succeeds, it's entirely possible he can just walk up to the auditor, say, yeah, it's done, and then it'll leave. You'll still be under greater scrutiny if you run into any agents of God Machine of the future, but...
You know,
hopefully
it wouldn't
we
be
never
the
will.
first time. It wouldn't be the first time. So, yeah, that seems like the plan is just to wait to see if they fail or not. I guess I'll call... Are the cell phones working again, or are they still fucked?
They are still fine.
Then, yeah, I guess in the middle of, like, hammering on fucking Alex's new hand, I'll go like, oh, wait a minute. And then go over to Caleb's and try to explain the situation, and then get told to fuck off because he forgot everything.
I forgot everything. There's really no way. And they're gonna be like, by the way, all the cops are angels, and fucking Archangel Gabriel just came down from heaven, blew Alex to pieces, and then tried to kill you, and then Satan laser beamed a bunch of cars. Like, it's... He's just so far beyond the pale, and Caleb's forgotten everything. Everything.
Yeah, convince Caleb that the FBI agent come to kill him. He's like, yeah, okay, funny Steve, slams door.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
Caleb's fucking dead.
I'm just gonna go home.
I'm not even gonna bother with the time of trying to convince him again.
So Caleb's mentally fucked. McDuff's got a hand off, and
wait, what would happen if Caleb saw me without a hand? How would you rationalize that?
I don't follow you around all day.
No, you went into the forest. You were, doing some trimming with the sheriff, and there was a tragic accident. That's why Caleb has blood on him. It's because, oh, poor McDuff, he was digging into a tree with his chainsaw and he slipped at the wrong angle and the chain just blew back.
Oh.
What happened to Caleb's M16 then?
You mean this brand spanking new M16 that I got from Steve? I don't know. I've always had this one.
Well, Caleb's fucked, so let's...
Caleb's fucked. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill out until Whit takes care of this.
Sorry, Mers.
You don't have to apologize to me, it's just, like...
Every fucking time! It's like, oh, yeah, we had a big boss battle.
Yeah, I've given
Oops,
up
I
on trying
forgot.
to convince Steve at this Caleb at this point. It's the joke has run its course.
It's more of a case. I should be apologizing to you guys because this really is just fucking
Because that's
going
just
to
fucked
be
up. That's like
wet.
having a party member that
I'm gonna
forgets
go get some toast.
every
I'll be
time
right
they
back.
go.
Look,
I
even
gotta
if
go
I
a dungeon.
went
Fuck
back-
you guys.
Look, even if I went back to try to help Wit through this, Wit is so far and unlikely to listen to me at this point. So, you know.
Do you think shooting Storm might have had something to do with that?
I don't know. You think maybe making a pact with a fucking tree demon might have had something to do with you getting shot?
Did I not?
On top
save
of
you
just
with
being
that
a
pact?
general gang member and a murderer.
You were okay with that for 3 years, Steve.
Yeah, because I thought you had destiny to save the world. You know, sliding scale.
I am
Now
saving
I'm not
the world. I'm saving the world right now.
Well, if you're saving the world, then everything should be fine. So yeah,
So, DCL, I'm just going to tell you about shatter points from Star Wars. They don't tell you that this person has a destiny to save the world. They tell you that this person has a destiny to massively change it.
Well, that might have been my mistake.
Like
We're
Anakin,
just gonna have to see how that plays out.
like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah,
No.
like Mace Windu when he was talking to Anakin and deciding whether he should give him the trust to bring him to Palpatine. He could see shatter points around him. They
Oh.
could lead to good or bad, and he decided on his own initiative it's safer to leave him back here and promise him trust than outright show him trust and bring him to the dark place.
Well, guess what?
And that got him killed.
I'm just gonna have to hope I didn't just pull a Mace Windu. Knock on wood. Either way,
Mace
it is
Windu
out of my hands
was-
at this point.
Mace Windu was the best Jedi. Still mad that he killed Boba Fett, but still on point.
Jango.
Same shit.
I mean, basically.
So yeah, that's what we're up to. That's the life we're about now.
Alright. Sorry, I need to go again.
I'll keep an eye out. I'm gonna go back to my home and fucking keep an eye out for angel auditors.
The rhyme was
Best
really
I
good, by
can.
the way, Maz.
And this is my life now. You can't make a cat think they want to be herded. They're fucking cats.
DCL,
Yes.
just so you know, I appreciate your efforts.
Well, there's somebody at least.
I appreciate your efforts. I just should have been better herder, honestly.
Like I said, it worked before with other groups.
Sorry, what worked before with other groups?
Being a crazy old man telling people they have to save the world. It's worked before.
It has, but...
This was the one time.
Zoid group. Good fun.
Fuck, Snippy. Why are you still making yourself stay here?
Snippy sounds like that dead guy at the end of the campaign. It's like, I saved you all, and it was worth it. It was lovely knowing you people.
Good night, everyone.
Alright.
Good night.
Good night, sweet prince. Rest now.
Can I have 30 of the things I gave to him? And the teaser.
I mean... Did he agree to the thing? Because if he agreed to the thing when you talk to him, I am happy to carry him through the thing as an NPC where
He
appropriate.
did agree with it.
Alright. please very quickly give me a rundown of what, of the thing again. Just make absolutely certain, since you did make the time to do it, to, like, write him a letter and all that shit, alright. So, morning on Whitsun. You wake up, Grey is still standing over you. Almost all of the signs of injury have now faded. It's still just... from him. You are still pretty thoroughly fucked up, I'm afraid. And he is still just writing in that little notebook that you lost, that you saw him get open.
No, I'm not that salty, Sapin. Can I roll stealth to shift and see if I can, like, sneak up behind him to see what he's writing? Without him noticing?
You can roll, but it will be opposed.
Sure,
And I'm just gonna warn you, he does have a lot of dice to oppose.
Sure, go for it. I can hope that I roll the good dice. Do you say we get a willpower back per day? Per rest,
Yep.
sorry.
Every night's sleep gives a living mortal character.
Come on. One success. Against Mazendi dice, that's nothing. Mazendi will roll like 1 billion dice.
I mean, he's rolling 8 dice naturally.
Can I touch him, by the way? Jesus Christ.
Not before he'd notice, I'm afraid.
I can still poke him. Unless he's gonna, like, swiftly dodge my poke with unnatural speed.
So yeah, you start shifting, the notebook closes and he looks up at you. Good morning, mortal. Are you ready to fulfill your part of this?
You know, it would have been much more amusing if you said good morning, princess. Add a bit of sarcasm in there. Could have gone for a really good character development right there. Would have been marvellous, Gray. You're relapsing.
Good morning, wit.
I am, aren't I? Witty, that is. She says as she slips out of bed.
Make yourself ready. We have limited time.
I don't suppose you can heal me like you healed yourself.
I can stabilize you, but the healing will only be temporary.
So, does that mean you can or can't make me better than I am currently?
I can, but it will hurt, and in a day's time it will, well, In a day's
Did you not
time,
con-
it won't matter to me, will it?
Did you not consider offering this yesterday? Where it might have been helpful?
So that today you would be pinned down in bed screaming as you felt your flesh clawing its way over.
Have you
No.
seen me? She gestures to herself. Her scarification, her tattoos and everything. And piercings.
Masochism is not the same as being able to handle incapacitating pain.
You have a stamina of 1. No, you are not the Terminator.
What were you drawing yesterday in your journal? She says as she gets dressed.
It seems unnecessary to tell you.
For an individual with so many books about religion and poetry, you seem to really, really struggle with the concept that humans are entirely unnecessary.
Fine. He'll open it to a... He'll flick it open at once to a page and show you. It's like... let me just look at your character sheet. Is there any hope for you to actually understand this? You have academics trained!
Oh, thank you, I'm a clever bunny.
Yeah, wit's academic.
Oof. Not my best 2 dice, but go for it. I can actually click the fucking ability. When this sheet makes me feel drunker than I actually am. It's a good time. Got 1 success.
With just the 1 success, you're not really able to work out what it is he's trying to show. But you can identify... This is a sociological diagram. It seems to be, well, some way defining the people that he's encountered.
Are we that interesting? You have to draw a diagram about us? Most people would write what they do, or how their day's been. I think your issue is you're trying to take this a bit too mathematically, and a bit too logically.
Insufficient groups, even mortals, behave with logic and under the rules of mathematics.
Shouldn't you try simply removing the word groups, mortals, and using names? Go a long way, you know. It'll grow on you. Just because you're angels, your fucking minions are brain dead robots doesn't mean that the rest of us are. We might act pretty stupid or inconceivably or have our faults, but that's what makes who we are. I'm pretty sure you've got some faults of your own.
True, you act stupidly, you act inconsistent. That's why an average mathematical model is necessary.
So, when you almost provoked to violence by my jibes, does that not indicate flaw within yourself? Potentially humanity?
Are you ready to leave yet?
I'll take that as a yes. As she tugs on her last boot. How are we getting there? Are we walking or flying? I don't think there's much fuel.
I have plenty.
Fuel?
Yes.
Do you even have a driving license?
It just turns and looks at Wit Express.
That's pretty illegal, right? What if the cops come after us? Do you stare at it with a shock?
As if on cue, a small formation of the GCPD Robo Angels will step out to. Well, if the cops come after us, I own the cops.
Now, if you could inject a bit more feeling into that, that would almost have been cool. She gets into the car.
You know, I feel like the true mark of our cruelty is the fact that we left Gray alone with Wit.
Yep.
Yeah, we really didn't do him any favors.
If she gets to the car, she just asks him when he slips into his side. Does it pain you to know that every single angel you send against the Auditor, that you're potentially making them fall, or turn, or drop, and you're simply avoiding that fate? Whilst they're insignificant and immoral, or completely just computer-based machines without any sort of intelligence compared to yourself, as you mentioned, a persistent entity, I think you mentioned before. I don't know what you meant by earthbound. Don't they gain a mental capacity as soon as they turn against you, or the God Machine? Does that weigh on your conscience for self-survival at all?
You're making a lot of assumptions.
Well, we got a long drive, we could clarify them.
They aren't capable of forming that sort of intellect. They aren't advanced enough to.
Would your mission of success if you've been hampering his own mission deliberately? Will that not be audited?
There's no need for it to be.
The God Machine sure works in a logical way. Kind of like God, really. For a mockery, you're pretty
No.
accurate.
If someone succeeds, they succeed. Isn't that all that matters?
Doesn't it depend what you lose along the way? But I guess I don't really think you have anything to lose, do you? Other than yourself. Where are we driving to then?
The mountain. You'll lead me to whatever sanctum is within.
How do I know which way to go? I'm not exactly experienced at this.
The thing will call to you.
Are you sure it won't mislead me, knowing that I have you and its sworn enemy against it?
Perhaps it will attempt to, but we have ways and means.
By the way, is today Hallow's Mass? It would be since we slept. Okay. Cool.
Today is the important.
We read, she says as they're walking along or driving still, she says, I read a thing that Steve found about a researcher who found out about the Dark One. He said there used to be rituals around the area that would contain it by the, what are they called? Native Americans. They would dance every year, and that would contain the Dark One. But apparently he committed suicide a week later. Was that something by you? Well, I don't see why the Dark One would have stopped him. If anything, intrigue and curiosity would have spurred more mortals to come towards him, and then he could offer them, ply them with greed and offers and their curiosity, or even feast upon them.
You think this monster has more intellect than it does?
Well, if it doesn't, why would it offer me to have a deal, even unwittingly?
It's driven by its mad rage. That's all.
If you say so. I mean, it sounds like a pretty good deal for you. Still another 100 years, got 100 years free of admission.
Perhaps if someone hadn't summoned an auditor. Now I'm on a time limit just as much as you are. If I don't succeed, fine, I admit it. It will process me, I will be reduced to nothing. Are you satisfied now? Can we continue?
I mean, you're driving the car. I'm not exactly inhibiting you.
You're the one that needs to point me where we need to.
You give me some fucking directions, Graham.
Alright then. Guys are going to get up close to the mountain, white and grey. This is where our tracking becomes imprecise. Here. T pulls from his pocket a little choker of what looks like some. Feels much heavier. You take it.
He offers me a choker.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize you're into this sort of thing, Gray. Sure, I have a choker.
It's useful for dealing with signals such as it disrupts them, makes them voluntary.
What do you mean it disrupts them?
It means that thing can't read you,
Oh,
no matter how
mean
close you
alpha.
get.
She'll lead him. Can I get a pull from the Dark One out of character? Can I get a reading from where it is?
Oh yes, yes. Now you are standing at the maw of Steve's mine. It's just a non-stop pull.
Can I actually talk to it mentally at all? Or not?
You can try. Sure.
I'll try that while taking the long route.
Yeah, if you're making voluntary mental contact, then yeah, you can do that even while wearing. So what do you possibly want to say to it?
Out loud? Oh.
No, you can say it mentally. It's just...
So, Mocker's gonna come and knock into your, factory. Is there anything you, got planned? Anything you want to do to try and turn this on its head? I know if you're still long enough, I'm pretty sure an auditor will arrive, and that'll cause a crossfire.
Auditor. What is that?
Well, it would seem that one of my buddies did press a little button on the computer and called a big old angel around to kill everyone. To silence everything. Including angels.
An archangel will be suitable.
What if I was to give you a deal? Because I have to leave Grey Old Pal to you, but I'd be happy to give you my entire body, soul, and vessel. Everything between my hair and feet as a vassal, if I can have 30 hours of free control. To be able to make sure that my loved ones are cared for and safe and away. It's that or there's not a whole lot you've got to decide with it, honestly.
The archangel would be suitable as well.
Well, if you give me your power, I can try and bring the archangel to his knees, and I could save myself then by giving you over to him. A deal for a deal. Quid quo pro.
Could lend you power. Enough to deal with it, enough to empty it.
Everything.
No need to use you as a host.
No deal otherwise. I can't compromise. I've got to make sure that Cass gets out safe. I can't make the same mistake as I made before. You can look into my memories, probably past this mental block of nothingness that I can remember for years, and you can see that I've experienced worse.
Yes, enough, mortal. Enough. They can be protected, yes.
$30 hours or nothing.
Fine. 30 hours. You shall have my powers.
Everything.
Why? Once the new vessel is ready, I can enter it, release you. You shall retain the changes I have made. You shall be free and empowered.
As you swear, I swear it.
I sense the mockery is controlling you in part. Take my powers. Use them.
If I don't host you, I may be left simply to fight the auditor while they run away with your flattery. Your only choice is to escape with me. And then I will bring the Archangel to his knees and you can occupy him. Do you not think I care for my own safety enough so I can live with cats forever? Is that not true enough in my thoughts?
Ignorant child. You will not survive it.
I don't need to survive it. Cat is all that matters. I've lost one before already.
When power enough is all you need.
I won't budge in this.
There is a long silence from its end. Is there anything else more you want to say to Grey on your way out?
On my way. Just Grey, if his true intentions to simply destroy it, if they couldn't have done that to the factory even when it was dormant, it's as simple as destroying its homecoming. Why would they need it to be at its peak of power while it was animated? It makes no sense to in our mind.
You don't need to understand.
That's a pretty good way of saying there is more, but it may not tell you.
I can't fault you for beginning to understand the jargon, but that is all there is to say.
Can you not tell me more? It's not as if I can do a whole lot here with your legion of goons, yourself and your trusty old syringe. Is it a syringe you had before that you were stabbing with? Good old Steve, old man.
Gives a slight nod and then glances back. And double takes. Do you glance back as well?
I'll glance back as well.
There are now only 2 cops left. I gave them automatic instructions. The auditor came close to move to intercept. You two hold this position. And he will just step in to grab Wit around the waist. His wings of burnished steel unfurling and hurling the pair of you further in.
Great. She'll say when she's mid-out. Either you tell me the truth, or I'm going to make this real difficult. It's just us two now. I don't think you can afford to waste time.
Destroying the phylactery normally would just dispel it. That is not a mission.
So what is the mission?
Take it. Consume it for the network.
She'll relay this to Dark One, and she'll say, either she'll let this happen, or it can use her as a vassal, because even if she fails, even if she gets defeated or decides to walk away from it, it will be consumed forever to its hated enemy, mockery. It doesn't want to simply become another tool, another part, an object of the God Machine.
No. 30 hours, you wish. They shall be yours, our powers combined. Yes, yours as But,
But
I guess I shall.
pardon?
I guess I shall.
What sort of gas?
Die you shall. If you surrender this, if you surrender me to him.
Die I shall. She says with a moment's hesitation.
Then there is a flash of light, and you and Grey are sent hurtling to the.
To the what?
The floor of the mine tunnel. He is quick on his feet, and when he looks around, even though as an angel he's normally stoic, there's no question he is aghast and horrid. Your eyes. You.
Me?
His arm starts unfolding into a blade, and there is a shriek of metal. So, given the deal you've made, I'm just going to put this in cutscene mode.
Uh-huh.
As you're going to be an NPC within the next day, or be dead before then.
That's right.
Your shriek of metal turns out to be the Auditor just blasting down the cave. Steps in.
Sorry, I think my voice left.
Bob.
Yeah, 7. 7's back.
No, it was Bob. The Auditor steps in, ready to dispense with both of you, but after a couple of minutes of struggle, it is resolved when Grinder just slinks in and blasts the Auditor's head from its shoulders. Though once more, this does not outright slay the thing, it triggers its self-preservation protocols. It vanishes, leaving Grinder standing over the pair of you, bleeding out in your case a pool of blood, and in Grey's a pool of oil.
A pool of what, sorry?
In your case a pool of blood, and in Grey's a pool of oil.
I just came back. Did Freya fuck up? That feels like a strong yes.
So Grinder is just going to reload his shotgun then. As Gray starts to heal, point it at him and blast his left leg off. And reload again.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not going to try to do Snippy's Grinder voice. But... I think you two need to stay down there. Someone promised me I'd be paid for this. And then both Wit and Graham can roll Wit's composure.
Okay, I'll roll with composure.
So wait, what did Grinder just do?
He caused the auditor to back off again. And then critically injured Gray.
Grinder
Jesus
critically injured
Christ.
Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jesus, that's a lot of, Why did you critically injure Gray? Rip.
Because Gray didn't offer to pay him for this shit.
I mean, I guess that's a reason.
I guess that's as good a reason as anything to threaten the fate of the world.
Yeah.
I assumed he would have been let on the full implications of this mission if you took him along.
Sorry, I've been drinking a whole bottle of wine and we finished, so I'm a little bit dazed.
We made the best choice, leaving this in your hands.
So yeah, both of you can see about 5 meters behind Grinder. It's a small feminine figure with red eyes and white hair slinking up. She's got a pistol pointed at Grinder's back, but only really seems to even consider shooting when it is pointed, when the shotgun swings towards Wit. So Wit, ball is in your court now.
Why is the shotgun pointing at me? Fuck. Sorry, no, has the deal gone off yet? So I did make the deal with the, cool devil.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and the auditor's right there?
The auditor has just been barely driven. It's... well... Gray was able to mostly repair himself in the space of a day from moderate injury. The auditor, as you saw it, was almost completely destroyed, and then came back full force. It's definitely a looming threat.
Okay. So the auditor itself is rather healed, but not completely, correct?
That seems likely. It's currently fled a little way, so you can't say for certain.
I'm gonna step, it just seems like a circumstance as I move through towards Grinder, to fling what might as well be ephemeral fire, if I can, towards the auditor, simply to wipe out his gravity gun. That's the arm I'm targeting. What's the negative for that?
Right now you don't have to. Right now it's...
Cutscene mode, right, yeah. I'm gonna try and wipe out his gravity gun, but otherwise, yeah, that's all I can do.
No, I meant more like, the auditor right now has fled
Oh.
into the side. It's likely to take a minute to recover and then return, though.
She'll go, so she's being a gun pointed at her by what's his face, right?
Yeah?
She leans in and whispers to Grey, we should probably run, and starts legging it. Wow. Zigzagging, hoping that a shotgun won't be able to reach her if she hides behind the trees as she runs.
You are inside the mine tunnels.
Oh, inside the mine tunnel. She'll head towards where the flat tree was meant to be.
Alright. Yeah.
If she reaches the flat tree before Tingmobile, by the way, she will infuse it with, if she's got the deal gone off, she'll infuse it with as much dark power as possible to make it feel like the real deal.
Alright.
Can I use bullet time?
You can, yes. Grey cannot. But yeah, if you knock off a willpower, then yeah, that'll definitely mean you're able to get there before he can because he's fucking limping from a shotgun blast.
Jesus. Grind's a fucking monster. Fuck the order show, we've got Grind to worry about on our heels.
There is a concussive shotgun blast and then a quieter blast. You reach for phylactery first. Yeah, you can just make it seem empowered and then Grey will follow in. Huge chunks of flesh are torn out of him, but they're rapidly reknitting like little bits of metal.
What will hold Flatcher in her hand? What is its form?
It is a statue carved from obsidian in the shape of a man. It stands about 7 feet tall, and from its back there are little tendrils. They don't quite form wings, but they form the suggestion of wings. Whenever you glance away, they seem to just ever so slightly shift, and they seem oh so inviting.
Is it after I've empowered her or before?
Even before, just as when you first see.
Is that the leftover residue then?
Maybe.
She'll assess it first if possible. I don't have to roll for that, just to make sure that the Dark One has kept his pact, which it should do, by any means. But otherwise she'll empower it, making it feel like it is the Dark One.
Do you have the occult skill trained?
I don't. Not even a snippet of it.
Then I'm just gonna level with you. You're just gonna have to trust the demon.
I mean, I did make a pact with it, and I feel like demons have to keep to their pact. I could be wrong.
It's an assumption, but I'm not going to specify based on your examination.
She'll show it to Grey. If he lies to me, he'll get himself butchered, so it's fine.
Yes, this is it. It's weaker than I thought, but We'll need to get this past the hunter and the auditor. Then it can be dealt with.
You can't deal with the auditor, can you? So I'll have to deal with the auditor while you deal with the hunter, correct?
True. It was on us faster than it should have been.
So when I'm dying for the auditor to save your sorry, agenic socio insignificant ass, would I have to remember you by then, Grey?
You won't have anything to remember. You'll just be gone.
You're a pretty shit friend, you know that?
Well, if you're lucky, then they'll take care of each other. There is another blast down the corridor. This one, just like the others, it sounds like it came from a gun, but it's not quite the same as from Grinder's shotgun. But it's definitely larger than Cass's pistol.
That sounds like your compatriot to me, but I could be wrong. Can you huck this statue and keep good old Brinder busy? Do you even have a facility built yet? Or can you guys just straight up absorb demons?
I need it out of here.
To where have you established the whatever it is?
We need it. We need to bring it to the nuclear plant.
Do I look like a fucking car, Grey?
Once we're out of here, I can carry it. You'll be free to go, do whatever you wish.
You mean die? Gee, thanks.
The auditor will be... It will be satisfied by my success.
How quickly can you travel by wings?
Fast enough. Fast enough for you to outrun it if it's still stuck with the huntsman.
She'll let him take it, and she'll stall. Fortify cover where she can against the auditor, putting fire back at its instructions.
Then... So this is a thing. You convinced the demon that its only chance was to put its full essence in you, and now you're letting Grey just leave with something fucking trapped, so...
I mean, if you can fly fast enough, you're gonna recognize that ain't the real deal, and you're gonna fly right back.
Oh man, Freya's totally saving the world here.
Wow, what a shock. It's okay, I'm sure the auditor will clean things up.
At this point, yeah.
You gotta hope so, otherwise I'm gonna blow Kingdom Come.
So, I think that's
going
where... For now, that's where we're going to fade to black.
What?
And conclude... I... This is the thing. Wit has a power of a elder demon inside of her. She's convinced the only angel on your side, even possibly on your side, into a trick. I'm not really...
So what you're saying is we all die.
I'm not necessarily saying you all die, I'm suggesting that... yeah, the Dark One is likely to escape.
We might as well finish this now, to be honest.
And
Very
there's
well,
nothing
very
to
well.
finish other than just like the epilogue of we're all fucked. There's no game left here.
That's what you think.
Alright, wait.
I may be 2 liters into a wine bottle, but I'm pretty sure of my game plan.
What's it going to be? Gray is leaving with the empty phylactery. He's a bit messed up. He's...
Well, if you remember what I messaged you, it should be after what deems a lifetime of dodging and deluding the arbiter, rather, that Grinder might have potentially turned on with. By then, Gray might have realized that he had the dummy objective.
So... yeah, we're going to temporarily fade to black and then resume. With... Wit actually bleeding out, one of her arms is completely pulped to nothing. Leaning outside of a mine door. Cass on one side, lost sight of Grinder somewhere in there, along with the Auditor. But based on your injury, it's going to win that fight. And Grey returns in a pillar of fire. This was empty. What did you do, Wit?
Oops, my total porky. She says she's bleeding out. It could be that I might die before you get the Dark One, good old pal. Let's see what I can strike about again. So last time I checked, the Orbs is pretty good on its...
What did you do?
I just want to interject.
What did I do?
I just want to interject and say I love after a long series of bad choices, she still has the goal to bargain.
Well, I might have struck a good old deal. Because nothing matters more than cash. With the good old demon. So either you make a deal with me, and you deal with the Auditor, or I die at his hands and you get deleted from existence forever. Sure it's great.
He brings an arm up.
You can bring any arm.
And
you
then...
want, but death ain't getting the
oh no, this
Then
is just...
shoots Cass.
yeah. He brings his left arm up and 3 shots blast into Cass's stomach.
And which try to intercept with bullet time.
You can make a dodge roll, yes. If
I'm rolling.
it is double your defense number.
Double my defense, so so my defense is 8. So am I rolling 16 dice?
Yeah.
Is that double after or before wound penalties? Or does wound penalty not include defense?
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't know.
You tried.
I don't know what I rolled. I didn't know what I rolled. I'm really sorry. How do I roll that?
Just drop the slash in there.
I'm sorry. I am really drunk. I'm not used to drinking an entire bottle of wine. I'm not in the Sunday.
Remember when I said you weighed about 100 pounds?
I will fucking slap you.
I can barely understand what you're saying.
Screw you.
That's a 1,
Alright,
2,
I-
3, 4,
I got a 10, so I roll an extra 1.
5.
That's 5 successes. Fuck you, Dark One! I mean, Grey. Foiled, bitch!
Yeah. You dive in when the shot carves into you instead.
Nice one, Grey. You kill me, then, you're getting audited as a failure.
You got shot 3 times, you're dead.
Not just yet, I'm afraid, amigo. I got armor. And Grey doesn't deal special damage.
You're going to take some hurt from that.
I can see Grey. But Grey's will be in a cry for us, I'm the one
Admittedly,
thing to see.
that's going to be like fucking 1 leaf or yeah, no, not even that. It's going to be 2 fucking bashing. Okay.
And then he just shoots gas again.
I got the markers on my sheet. I think I'm actually put bashing the -2 sheet. Fix it.
Fine. If she's that important to you, then what do you want?
It's very simple. You either wait for the order to end me, or you make a deal for the devil, and you drop and you finish the order off, and it's pitiful state. And in return, I simply wish you for you to make him familiar with Cassidy, not to love her, not to be with her. Make you familiar with her, and I will offer you all the power. 75% of it at least. 25% will go to her. Or rather, 50%. 25%. Who knows where that'll go.
Wait, you hear a shrieking in the back of your head.
My inner what Judas said, baby. Give me 30 silvers and you lose. The dog one should have known better. Should be a bit more savvy. I believe good old Jesus gave at least 30 silvers to his mate, and he forgives them. That one should do at least the same. She's half delirious by this point. Probably as delirious as I am drunk.
You can no longer see out of your eye.
Eyesight's my sight. If I die, I die.
And that is where we are going to fade to black. That
Well,
I am not going to reveal to you the outcome of Grey's choice. I'm afraid.
because it probably ends in Elder Gods come and kill us all, or the Auditor hunts us down one by one.
However, next day, there's a news report. This is Joshua Graham with CN. I'm just coming into the town of Griston, Tennessee. These past few days there have been some riots ongoing. Current reports are that they are due to a confrontation between the local sheriff and a youth group leader. Right now we don't have any confirmed reports of fatalities, but Can we get the camera over there? And the camera zooms into a couple of cars that have just been melted into little lakes of red-hot steel. Whatever has been going on in this town has not been pretty. I'm gonna cut across to the studio now. Thank you, John. We have a quote from the president. The occurrences in the town of Griston, well, they're to do with the previous administration's restrictions on free industry. They haven't been able to spread back to Griston. They haven't been able to give them their jobs back. They haven't been able to do anything in that town. Danger and unrest. Unfortunately, the previous administration's choices made that inevitable. And that is what my administration guarantees to prevent in the future. Oh, sir, we have to cut in. We've got the first confirmed reports. We have the confirmed deaths of the local sheriff and of a federal agent investigating the town. May God rest their souls. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait till I wrangle up the second group to fix all this shit. That'll be fun.
The degree of my blue balling here overshadows even what Scow can do on a regular basis.
Well, consider this payback for the ending of Sav 3.
Mars wasn't even there. That doesn't count.
I mean, I was watching it.
Sorry if my serial play is a bit boring.
No one can understand a word you're saying.
I mean, I'm validated because Freya's drunk as fuck, and as soon as she's sober with a hangover, I get to hang this over her forever. After giving so many speeches about how she's trustable and loyal.
I hope you guys had fun today.
I got some
I had an
validation.
experience.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this campaign, at least.
Yes. Alright, goodbye stream, goodbye YouTube. Y'all have a good one.